Yo, 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 yo. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for being 15 minutes late. The last 15 minutes have been unbelievable for me, bro. We'll get the non-obvious out of the way. Remember yesterday on the show, and I know this is not how we usually start, man. Welcome in. Remember yesterday when I said the Eagles love to do things and the Sixers love to do things as soon as I hit stream or I'm about to start the show. You remember that? Well, just as I was literally about to hit start, the Eagles make a signing and the Sixers deliver us maybe the worst news that we could have imagined before this game tonight. So that's why I am a little bit late here, and I'll be honest with you guys right now. So again, the Eagles made a signing. We'll get that out of the way. But we just got a Tyrese Maxey update. First off, we were supposed to get it tonight after the game. That's what Nick Nurse said. That's what I was getting ready to talk about. And we just got the Tyrese Maxey update, and I got to be honest, man, this is just my pure, raw emotion reaction. I am sick to my stomach, bro. I didn't think they could do it to me anymore, man. But come on, bro. Sorry, I'm posting this update everywhere, guys. I'll be honest with you. Just terrible timing from every standpoint. My gosh, bro. It's been a long day, bro. What do you want me to say, man? I love doing this show, man. This has been such a back and forth cardiac season. Like, there's just been so much that has happened. And what did I say to you guys on my last short, man? What did I say on the show? I'm really not trying to rant. I came into tonight with the same mindset as yesterday. Like, I'm not really worried about the game. You know, I'm not trying to crash out. But what did I say on my last video, man? When they told us 2 games, that was not going to be the time that Maxey was out. And now, I don't even know if I said the update or not. I'm so frustrated. I'm frazzled right now, man. Tyrese Maxey, according to Shams Charania, has been diagnosed with a tendon injury in his right pinky and will be reevaluated in 3 weeks. Maxey received additional imaging and specialist reviews after injuring his right hand. He will be reevaluated in 3 weeks. That's the week before the playoffs. Reevaluated in 3 weeks. With a pinky injury, man. What do you guys want me to say, man? I'm tired of this team sometimes, man. Now Maxey's not going to be eligible for awards either. Say goodbye to that. He's 4 games short of eligibility requirement. This is unfortunate, man. I mean, sorry, guys. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. I know I'm quiet. Guess we'll talk about it more as the show goes on here, but I don't even care about this game right now, if I'm being completely honest. It takes a lot to get me frazzled. Reevaluated in 3 weeks, bro. Guys, the season is over, man. The season's over. We got to start talking about those tanking percentages that I brought up yesterday. This is wild, man. Sixers are now without Maxey for 3 weeks. Embiid for at least the rest of the week. Paul George for another, what game is it? 65? I think he's out for like another 8 games. VJ comes back tonight. Oh, well. You got to feel for Tyrese Maxey, man. Tyrese Maxey has taken an MVP leap this year. He has put the team on his back. He has really carried them for a good chunk of this season. He doesn't deserve this, man. He really doesn't. All because of an injury that happened with 15 seconds in a game that he should not have been in. And on top of that, like I said, the Sixers can't even tank because they don't have their own first-round pick. I mean, they can with a 9% chance or a 2% chance of getting their top 4 pick. But I'm sick to my stomach, man. I really am. I don't know what else to say, guys. But in the span of 10 minutes, I get a million updates, and that's where I'm at. I'm not even doing the whole intro to the show, man. Here's what we need to know. It is Sixers Game Day Live, presented by our great partners at National University, powered by the Prize Picks app. Thank you all for being here. Shout out to the community, the members, the mods. Ladies and gentlemen, man, it is tough watching this team all season, man. It is really tough. I'm not going to lie, man. It's really tough. Wow. Yeah, guys. Listen, support us on all platforms. Follow our socials. Hit our link tree in the chat. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Hope everybody is doing well. Thank you for being here, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. You know what we do, man. We got pregame, live game, postgame coverage coming at you. We'll try to do our best. But I am down about the Tyrese Maxey news. I'm not going to lie. I am kind of down. So let's see if the community can all get us together and get my energy back. What a tough way to start the night, man. Listen, man. Shout out to the channel members. Thank you for being here. Drop those emojis. Sixers pregame live show. We're not breaking this game down, man. We're not giving an analysis on this game. I saw somewhere today the Grizzlies had like 7 guys available for this game. Let's check the latest injury report, see what we have. Let's see. The Grizzlies, Santi Aldama out. KCP is out. Brandon Clark out. Walter Clayton out. Zach Edey out. Taj Gibson out. John Moran out. Scottie Pippen Jr. So I think the Grizzlies are only going to have like 7 or 8 guys available. I think Cedric Coward will play tonight. Ty Jerome will play tonight as well. They were both questionable. For the Sixers, we already know everybody's out. And now Tyrese Maxey is out for a couple weeks, at least 3 weeks. You know what, man? Instead of giving me a final prediction in this game, actually, you know what? You can give me your final predictions. Give me your final score predictions. I'm sorry. But also, if you could, give me a couple words or a word or just the feeling that you have right now hearing the news about Tyrese Maxey. Give me a couple words to describe how you feel about the Maxey news, the team overall right now, and all that stuff. Give me your thoughts in the chat. Welcome into Sixers Game Day Live on maybe our most somber entrance of the season. Hit the thumbs up, get us to 1 million likes. Like I said, we're trying to push this through the algo, and I know other people got to hear what I have to say tonight about this team. The only positive is VJ's back. So give me a word or a couple feelings you have to describe how you feel about the Maxey news. I'm going to give you my thoughts and read a few comments out. But first, we got to go and give a shout out to our great partners of the show over at Prize Picks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not checked out Prize Picks yet, go download the app, sign up, use code CLNS, and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first 5. That's right, Prize Picks is giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first 5. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, and every board that much more exciting. Don't miss the chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. All you have to do is go on their app, go to the picks tab, and pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in any sport, anything from basketball, baseball, hockey, college basketball, tennis, UFC, soccer, golf, and more. You can check out the community tab on Prize Picks, where they have a social feeds feature. You can copy others and winners' picks, creators' picks. You can even fade their picks with one click. You can also do stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup if you want to go with the player's points, rebounds, assists, or let's say assists, 3-pointers, and turnovers, for example. You can pick all of them in the same lineup only on Prize Picks. So get in on the action today. Prize Picks is now available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code CLNS. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Once again, that's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Shout out to Prize Picks. It is good to be right. But let me tell you something, man. In this situation, in this scenario, I hate to be right, bro. And I feel like I kind of knew something was coming. I feel like I kind of knew at this point, that there was going to be more. I mean, I literally said it, guys. I don't say this just to hate or be rude or whatever. I just know the Sixers, how they play. When they say reevaluated, when they say additional testing, it's not good. It's not good at all. So now what do the 76ers do, man? What do the 76ers do? And this makes the Jared McCain trade look even worse. I'm going to talk about all my thoughts tomorrow in a combined video. But, I mean, we got to get our thoughts off our chest, man. How do you feel about this, man? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get more information here. My word would just be absolutely devastated. That would be my word. Let's go to the chat. Shout out to the channel members and the mods. Busy B, what's up? Ben, what's good? Beer Battered, Big Rud, Dead Stew, what's up? He says devastated, deflated, snake bitten, good word, numb, nuked, stomach drop. Why? Yeah. Yeah, guys. It's brutal. It's tough. Robert says we are a cursed fan base. And you know what, Robert? I do want to talk about curse because I do think curse plays a part in it. I really do, man. I think ever since the trade deadline, when the Sixers had won 5 in a row, they've slowly been getting cursed for the way that they handled that trade deadline. Do you agree or do you disagree? Do you agree or disagree? Give me your thoughts, guys. And once again, thank you so much for being here during my quick therapy session. I am not happy right now. And, yeah, man. Give me some thoughts in the chat. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Unreal, man. If you have any score predictions, drop them in the chat. I don't even think I'm going to give a score prediction tonight. I think my prediction is that the Sixers are cooked because of this injury news, man. Tyrese Maxey doesn't deserve this, man, and he deserves the credit for the way he played this season, and I hope this is not the end of his season. I really do, because they say reevaluated in 3 weeks. But, yeah, man, just gutted. Gutted, man. All right, y'all. Drop the beat, man. If you got any predictions, drop them in the chat. Let's go. Drop the beat. Sixers Game Day Live Show presented by National University, powered by Prize Picks. At least the community has me, man. You guys got your boy. Let's go, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's go, chat. Let's go, man. Can you guys hear me clearly, by the way? Let me know. And guys, hit the thumbs up button, man. Get us to 100 likes. If you are in here, man, the news has just broke. Tyrese Maxey will be reevaluated in 3 weeks with a tendon injury in his pinky. I don't know about pinky tendon injuries. Maybe we can do some research and look at it, but I am just devastated, man. I really am. Sorry, guys. People keep texting me about this Maxey stuff. But anyway, yeah. As soon as they said 2 days, man. And you know what, man? I'm not even gonna crash out. But please do not come in here. Here's my one request, guys. Like, it sucks that we gotta already go through it together. If there's nobody else I'd want to go through it than with you guys, the best community in the world. You guys are incredible. By the way, shout out to y'all. We do this every single game. 4 hours of combined coverage, pregame, live game, postgame. We go from the pregame show right into the live game show, right into the postgame show. So thank you all for being here, man. Please do not spam the chat. Please do not spoil the game in the chat. You know the rules. Time your stream up with our game call. That way you don't miss any of it. And don't call it until I call it. So don't comment on it until I call it in the chat. Yeah, guys, I don't know. My vibe is ruined about this news, bro. And please don't be one of those people that come in here tonight, like yesterday, like, oh, bro, you got to keep the faith, man. You got to keep the positivity. No, I don't want to be positive right now. I'm very frustrated, man. I love this team to its core, man. I cover this team every day. I wake up in the morning and go to bed at night, and I love this freaking team. I'm a fan at heart. You know, I cover the team. We've done great things. I love this community, but I'm pissed off. So don't come in here like yesterday and be like, yo, bro, you got to keep the faith. What's wrong with you? What faith, man? The season is cooked. And you know what? Back to what my guy Robert said in the chat. This organization is cursed because of what they did at the trade deadline. I'm even arguing again today with a bunch of dummies on Twitter, bro. They're still telling me. I posted there was the Thunder page, the Thunder's Twitter, that posted a McCain clip yesterday. And the guy is just absolutely rolling in OKC. And I put out a retweet, and all I said was, it's comical at this point. And I get 18,000 responses from like people that are mad. They're like, dude, you're still talking about Jared McCain? Yeah, I'm talking about Jared McCain. They're like, bro, why don't you talk about Quentin Grimes? Because Grimes stinks, bro. I've said everything I've had to say about every player on the team. You want me to analyze Trendon Watford and Cameron Payne and Marjon Beauchamp? Bro, I'm pissed off. Where's my damn team at, man? So if you're one of those people, man, I'm sorry, you're delusional, bro. You are. Just admit it was a mistake. Let's move on from it, okay? It's not my fault the OKC Thunder keep posting McCain highlights because he's so freaking good. And on top of that, McCain could have easily stepped in right now, but nah, they wanted to trade him and they got nobody back. So do all of you finally see how bad of a trade it was? This is like the final dagger in the heart. This is like the final knockout, bro. What did I say at the trade deadline? If you keep running Maxey and VJ into the ground, they're going to get hurt. And you need depth. Guess who could have been depth? You guessed it. You guessed it. So again, don't come in here and say, bro, be positive tonight. And don't come in here and be like, bro, you're still talking about the McCain trade. Yes, I'm talking about the McCain trade. because it was idiotic and it derailed the season. Everything since that trade has gone whoop. Sixers were on a roll. They played a month straight with the big three. Things were looking up. Now we're back to last season. Sorry for the crash out, guys. Sorry for the crash out. I'm just frustrated, all right? Just mad. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I knew it was going to be more than 2 games. I thought it'd be like a week, 3 weeks. Reevaluate it in, it's not even 3 weeks, bro. If they said 3 weeks, he would be back the week before the playoffs. They said reevaluated in 3 weeks, guys. How much do you expect us to take, bro? I don't care what you said. You don't seem like a true Sixers fan. I'm not happy with many of your recent posts. You used to celebrate the Sixers in good and bad. Y'all are killing me, bro. This might be one of them nights where I can't read the chat, bro. What good is going on with the Sixers, bro? The whole team is out. Do you understand? The whole team is out. Y'all want to? Do you want me to cheer about the whole team being out? They stink right now. The whole team is done. You may not see it like some of us, man. I'm being honest. There's people in this stream every game that sit here and have to watch this and endure this, or they choose to. I cannot believe people are coming in here like, bro, you got to be positive, bro. You're not a true Sixers fan. Get the hell out of here, man. I am more of a Sixers fan at my core than you will ever be. Telling me I'm not a real fan because I'm mad that the whole team is out? I am pissed. That's what a real fan is. A real fan doesn't show up to the arena when the owner sells at the deadline to deduct the tax and buys a hot dog and cheers with pom-poms. That's not what a real fan does. That is not what a real fan does. A real fan supports the team through the good and bad. Get the hell out of here telling me I'm not a real fan, bro. Like I said, man, if you don't like the post, then why are you here, bro? Why are you here, bro? I tell the truth every day, no matter what, good and bad. That's why people like this platform. That's why they respect it. That's why they keep coming back. You don't want to hear the truth? Go watch another platform, bro. Telling me I'm not a real fan. Get out of here, bro. Starting lineups for the Grizzlies: Ty Jerome, Cedric Coward, Jalen Wells, Taylor Hendricks, Oliver Maxence Prosper. For the Sixers: VJ Edgecombe, Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre, Dominic Barlow, Adem Bona. Only positive right now is that VJ's back in the lineup tonight. Sixers desperately need a win, but at this point, do they? 4 games the rest of the week after losing last night. There's a 3-ball from Oubre to start it off, and he lets it rain. Kelly Oubre puts the Sixers on the board. Sixers rocking the blue jerseys tonight. Grizzlies rocking the white jerseys. And Cedric Coward going to be fouled on the other end. Like I said, guys, I'm not trying to crash out, but I just look at the chat sometimes. I've seen that one comment, bro. Don't tell me or anybody else in here that we're not fans when we're actually frustrated about this damn team, bro. I tell the good and the bad as it is. That's what we do here, man. Maybe not other places. That's what we do here. Matter of fact, I was the first one hyping them up all January long till the whole damn team went down again. I had 3 people on Instagram today message me, said, yo, I'm canceling my season tickets. Grimes misses the 3. Barlow puts it back, and he missed it. Coward went 1 of 2 at the line. Cedric Coward has had a pretty good rookie year. They have him playing in and out. Here's the drive and kick from Jerome. Coward for 3, and he lets it rain. He had a big game in that first matchup between the Sixers and Grizzlies. BJ Edgecombe hit a big shot late in that game. Here's Barlow at the top, going to find Grimes. Grimes, Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to pump fake, dribbling, driving all the way. Turns, does a 180, falls on the ground and fouled. Philly for Life, $2 super chat says, sorry I'm late, RB. This is a must-win, fam. I don't care about ish. Well, Philly, I don't know if you said you just came in. I don't know if you saw the update, bro, but I'm steaming, bro. And I got people in the chat telling me I'm not a real fan because I'm mad. It's crazy, bro. But no, I'm pissed off. I don't know if you saw the update, Philly, but yeah. Thank you for the super chat, man. Anyway, the 76ers they're a couple games out of the 10 seed for the play-in, which would give them the highest odds if they got in and lost at 9% to get a top 4 pick. Here's Cedric Coward going to find, I don't even know who that is. Here's Ty Jerome for 3. Who is that number? It's Oliver Maxence Prosper. He's actually smaller than I thought he was. At least he looks smaller. Barlow going to kick it out to VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe for 3. It's in and out. VJ hit that big clutch shot late in the first matchup. Here's the dribble drive, number 22, Taylor Hendricks, acquired in the Jaren Jackson Jr. trade. He misses the floater. Bona down the other end, lays it up, and missed it. Philly, you are right, though. The Sixers need a win. They have 5 games this week. They lost yesterday. They need at least 2 out of the next 4, in my opinion, to stay relevant. But then again, does it even matter? Doesn't even matter right now. All I know, man, is that Maxey does not deserve this, bro. Here's the inbounds. Hendricks going to find Jerome. Back to Hendricks. I'm sorry, Prosper. Prosper for 3. Pick and pop, gets it to go. Grizzlies have been playing okay lately. I know I didn't do any analysis on this game because I was late and was trying to break everything down. Kelly Oubre behind the back, going to pop up for 3. It's in and out. Grizzlies get the board. Here they come. Ty Jerome up the floor. 1-on-1 is Ty Jerome, the big free agent pickup from the Cavs this past offseason. Misses a floater, gets his own board, and lays it up and in. Grizzlies have lost 4 in a row. They've lost 7 out of 9. But that's because they've been kind of playing guys, not playing guys, almost in a way looking to tank. They have a lot of draft picks incoming. After getting Jaren Jackson Jr. out of there. They're still working to trade Morant this summer. Barlow misses a 3. Here come the Grizzlies. Coward up the floor, kicks back to Jerome. Ty Jerome going to dribble, drive in the paint. Here's Wells, floats it up mid-range and hits. Jalen Wells, big rookie last year, had a great season. DJ down the other end, he is fouled. $20 super chat. Philly, thank you, my man. Thank you, bro. Yeah, just saw 3 weeks. We are cooked, RB. Man, can't make this up. Why wouldn't we be mad? You kept our only healthy star in 16 seconds of a game that was already lost, and look what happened. This is bad. Philly for life, thank you so much, man. Yeah, bro. Like I said, I shouldn't have, I should know how the chat's going to be tonight, but it's unbelievable that I've kind of predicted it all season long, man. I've kind of predicted it all season long, bro. I said you can't keep running Maxey into the ground. I know he didn't get hurt because of that, but eventually he might have. He got hurt on a freak accident, and he shouldn't have even been in. And it's part of the Sixers story, man. It's part of the Sixers story, and I'm sick to my stomach about it, and I feel bad for Maxey. As you all probably know or don't know, I interviewed Maxey at the beginning of this season. He's a big fan of this show. He's a friend of mine, kinda, and I feel bad for him, man. He fell 4 games short of awards. Who knows if he's going to play in the regular season again. So the Grizzlies hit a 3 on the other end. It was Cedric Coward for the second time. Grizzlies sealed away. Sixers can't even find the bucket right now. They're down 14-7. Ty Jerome floats it up. He's fouled. Gets it to go on the push shot. It's an and one. It's going to be a foul on VJ Edgecombe. Guys, we got 260 people right now in the live chat. Please get us to 100 likes. I feel like that's the least we could do right now. Can we at least get it to 100 so we can wake up the neighbors? I got to get some energy out, man. I got all this frustration channeled up. I want to scream to the neighbors. Let's go, man. Ty Jerome averaging 19 a game on the season. Hasn't played a ton of games because of injury. Got hurt early, I think maybe in the preseason, actually. But pretty good pickup. Played well for the Cavs last year. And Oubre going to go right downhill to the rim. Grizzlies lead at 17-9. Grizzlies moving the ball. Here's Jerome again, handling the rock, guarded by Dominic Barlow. Let's go. Lost control of it. Here is Cedric Coward, though. 5 on the shot clock against Bona. Going to cross over, dribble, drive downhill, floats it up, swatted by Bona, and a late foul on Adem Bona. They call a late whistle. $5 super chat. Philly for life says Reek Woolen is an Eagle RB. What a move, baby. Unstoppable. 3 defensive backs, Coop, Mitch, and Reek. You know, Philly for life, it's funny. I actually put out a update on my Eagles channel, right? It's funny, right when I was about to start this live show, I got the Eagles update, and then I got the Sixers update. So I did a quick short reaction on all the A to Z channels for the Reek Woolen signing. And then I talked about the Tyrese Maxey thing. But the Eagles thing is the only upside, man. It's a great signing. I like it. Just made an Eagles video today as well about free agency. So definitely check it out on the A to Z channel. Do all my Eagles coverage over there, A to Z Sports Philly. At least the Eagles did something, I guess. Grimes step back 2, gets it to go from the elbow. Sixers down by 8 here in the first quarter. They only have 11 points, 5 minutes in. Ty Jerome going to chuck a 3. This time it's short. Oubre the board. Here come the 76ers. Grimes going to dribble, drive, floats it up in traffic, fouled on the floor. Philly for life, thank you so much, man. Guys, we got 290 in the chat. Get us to 100 likes. We need 22 more. Ladies and gentlemen, we need 22 more. Get us to 100, man. Drop some blue and red in the chat. If you are a Sixers fan and you're still rocking with us, and you're not going to call us haters or we're not fans because we're mad, drop some blue and red in the chat, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Philly for life, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, didn't even come up on the Noties RB. I'll check it. I don't think it went up on YouTube yet. It went up on all the other platforms because I just posted an Eagles free agency video. So, yeah, it might not be up yet on YouTube, but definitely check it out on IG, Facebook, Twitter, all those. It's definitely up now. But yeah. Matter of fact, let me see actually if that's going up. My bad. All right, let's give a shout out to some of the members in the chat. We have Clint Kreitz up in here. What's up, Clint? Thank you for being here, channel member. John Monroe in the chat. Philly for life, dropping the fires. William Irvine, what's up, brother? Busy B in the chat. Shout out to everybody in here. Go Birds, what's up, man? How are you guys feeling right about now, man? I know it's got to be a gut punch coming in right before this game. We get a Maxey update. Very frustrating, man. Very frustrating. I really wish the 76ers had gotten their first-round pick back, man. I wish they had gotten their first-round pick in the McCain trade because right now, man, it's very unfortunate. Let me ask you guys this, man. And again, is kind of my live reaction because I really didn't get any time to process it before the show. But let me ask you guys this, man. Let me ask you this. Do you think the Sixers should tank the rest of the season? Should the Sixers tank, or should they actually try to get the rest of the team healthy and make a push? What do you guys think? If the 76ers fall down to the number 10 seed, they would end up, I believe, with a 9.4% chance of getting a top 4 pick, which is very slim. Last year they had, I think it was like a 30-something, 35% odd to get in the top 7. It would only be 9% if they get down to the 10 seed. Honestly, almost feels like your only choice at this point. Kelly Oubre going to slam it down at the rim. I think they were challenging. Not exactly sure what happened, but Grizzlies lead at 19-13. Here's Ty Jerome coming around his screen. He's going to dribble, drive. Jerome. Here are the Grizzlies. 3-ball, wide open, can't get it to go. But somehow the ball bounces over to the Grizzlies and they get another attempt. And this time it's a 3-ball from Ty Jerome. So it's Ty Jerome. In for the Grizzlies is Gigi Jackson, Javon Small, Ryan Rupert, and another guy that I do not know. Bona goes up, lays it in at the rim. Number 21, Jamai Mashak. Jamai Mashak, second round pick, second to last pick in the draft this year out of Houston. Or I'm sorry, he went to Houston, then he got traded to the Grizzlies. And he was from Tennessee. Jamai Mashak, 59th overall pick. Here's VJ Edgecombe off the miss on the other side. Grimes has it up top. Here's a 3-ball from the Sixers. That one is off the mark. Here's Ty Jerome going to drive, bounces it off his knee and out of bounds. $2 Super Chat. Philly for Life says, I was talking about tank 2 weeks ago. People said we can't. Yeah, well, technically they can, but they're probably only going to end up anywhere from a 2 to a 9% chance of getting the pick. That's why they said we can't tank. But yeah. Grimes going to find Oubre. Oubre dribbling, driving against Rupert. Steps back, loses it, picks it up. 3-ball, Oubre, it's off the mark. And the Grizzlies try to come away with it. They can't. Bona smacks it away out of bounds. And they're going to say it's Grizzlies ball, I believe. Guys, we need 2 more likes. Get us to 100 so we can hit the air horn, man. If you guys are new to the show, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell. That way you do not miss any of the content. We do live shows, videos, and shorts. Content drops every single day. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Shout out to y'all for joining the fam. Should the Sixers tank? I see a lot of no's in the chat. Let's not tank for a 9% chance. I would agree. Only positive is Morey and Nurse will be gone, says Busy. Yeah, but then again, can't they just use the injury excuse? Maybe. Here's Cam Spencer in for the first time, the younger brother of Pat Spencer. I think he's younger. Cam Spencer kicks it out. Here's the kick over to Jackson for 3. That one is airball.
This guy stinks!
Sixers going to get it back down by 7. 4:36 to go here in the first. VJ Edgecombe going to drive and spin. Gets it back. VJ now Oubre. Here's Oubre going downhill. Turns, spins to his left. Puts it up. Mid-range. Got it to go. Here are the Grizzlies. The crossover, the drive. G.G. Jackson goes up. Former second-round pick. Gets it to go. Grizzlies lead it by 7. 4 to go here in the first. Watford to VJ. Here's Grimes. Grimes at the top, crossing over, driving against Javon Small. He turns, he spins, he fades, gets it. Grimes, nice shot. It's been a chaotic night, man. It really has. Jackson, the cut in the lane. Grimes gets lost in the sauce. And by the way, Javon Small, second round pick out of West Virginia as well this year. Grizzlies have a lot of draft picks to play with coming in the future after the trade with the Utah Jazz. Got a couple nice young players as well. Walter Clayton, who won the national championship last year. You know, Taylor Hendricks. Sixers lost it out of bounds. It was Trendon Watford. All right, guys, we're going to hit the yes, sir on the other side. Drop those yes, sirs. Drop the fires in the chat. Give me 30 seconds. Be right back. Let's hear a quick word from our partners of the show.
Meet my dad. National University supports all his ends with flexible online courses. He can be a student and catch bad guys on the internet and teach me how to hit a curveball. And serve his country. He's an ander. National University, supporting all your ands.
Shout out to the partners of the show. By the way, Sixers Scholars Trivia coming up at the end of the first quarter, presented by National University, and it is bonus trivia week. I know people are frustrated, but hey, that's a positive to look forward to. Bonus trivia at the end of the first quarter, worth 2 points tonight, so we'll get to that. Good chance to get up in the trivia race. Our guy Bird Gang is now within 1 point of Lou World for the top spot. Could take the lead tonight, actually. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Been a chaotic hour or two, man. Just a lot of stuff going on. If you guys are just tuning in, we got a Tyrese Maxey update just as this show is starting. Tyrese Maxey will be reevaluated in 3 weeks with a tendon injury in his pinky. So not good news at all for the 76ers. Now we're watching him play without everybody except for VJ Edgecombe, who is back tonight. He has not done much so far. But that is where we are at. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome in. Sixers Game Day Live, presented by National University. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. What the heck is going on? Been doing a million things, man. What's going on, y'all? Thank y'all for being here. Drop the yes sirs in the chat. Let's go. sir. Yes, sir. Wake them up. I'm pissed, neighbors. I'm not mad at you, but I'm mad. I'm mad, neighbors. I'm mad. Watford goes 1-2 at the line. Sixers stealed away. Cameron Payne in for the first time. He did not start tonight with VJ being back. Sixers lose it out of bounds. It's off the Grizzlies, though. I'm pissed off, neighbors. I really am. Here's the inbound. VJ Edgecombe going to pop a three. Can't get it to go. Here's Cam Spencer on the other side. He's going to find GG Jackson. Crossover, dribble, the drive. Jackson in the paint. Gets swarmed. Gets it poked away. Gets it back. Javon Small going to pump fake drive. Kick it up to Jackson. Jackson for three, and he hits. Here's the drive downhill. Oubre finds Walker. He turns, he spins, kicks to VJ. VJ going to dribble in and lost it off the foot of Jackson. Once again, guys, if you are not following us everywhere, definitely hit us up on all of our social medias. I'm RB. And although the Sixers frustrate us, man, we are here every single game, breaking it down in real time. Pre-game, live game, and post-game shows all combined into 4 hours of coverage. First one, go to the line for VJ. All right, man, who is going to keep rocking with us, man? Who's going to be rocking with us all season long, no matter what? Like I said, guys, no matter what happens with the Sixers, the beautiful part of this community, especially having fans of other teams in here, is that we're going to do those playoff live shows. We're going to keep the content going. We have a lot of good things in the works. You know, we're going to watch a lot of other teams as well. So we still got the fans tuning in. We got the community here, man. We got to stay together right now, man, in these tough times. We got to stay in these tough times, man. Shout out to all 300 in the chat. Thank you for being here, no matter where you come from. Here's GG Jackson going to step back against Justin Edwards. 2 on the shot clock. Small puts it up, blocked by Cameron Payne. So Cam Payne, Jabari Walker, Trenton Watford, Justin Edwards, and VJ Edgecombe. Here's the give and go. Payne under the rim. Kicks out to VJ, and he was fouled. Shout out to everybody here, man. Thank you so much for being here. That's where we're at. So what do you guys think, man? Should the Sixers tank or no? It's pretty crazy too, right? How Maxey may not make the eligibility for the awards, but he leads the NBA in minutes. Did you guys ever think about that? That's why that 65 game rule doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, all right, you're not eligible for an award, even though you've played the most minutes by far in the NBA. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. $2 super chat. Philly for life says, I'll be here regardless. Philly, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it, man. Shout out Philly in the chat. I know you guys got my back, man. You guys got me no matter what. And likewise. GG Jackson going to cross over, drive downhill, goes up. Kind of got twisted up by Watford, and it's a jump ball. RB, I replied to your post. You quoted an OKC video of McCain saying it's comical at this point. You have 2 million impressions, 18K likes. Yeah, bro. That's what I put up last night. That's what I was talking about in the pregame show. And that's why the McCain haters are still getting mad at me. They're like, bro, you're still talking about Jared McCain. It's not my fault the OKC channel page is posting highlights of McCain because he played valuable fourth quarter minutes because he's so good with OKC. You see how that works? They're like, dude, you keep talking about it. I'm like, bro, it's popping up on my feed. Plus, I got 2 million impressions off of that. All I got to do is say it's comical. People just get so mad that I'm talking about Jared McCain when I'm replying to a highlight video because McCain is cooking, bro. $2 super chat. Don Boyle says, yo, don't forget to hit the like button. That's a fact. Dom, what's going on, brother? Hit that thumbs up button, man. Let's go. Let's go. Sure. Matter of fact, if anybody survived the process years, I don't want to hear anything. That's a fact, Busy. That is a fact. The only difference is during the process years, I wasn't doing these streams. So I could at least watch it and eat some food and chill and not have to worry about everything going on. But now we're here. This is diehard stuff, man. Campaign going to find Trendon Watford, dribbling, driving to the rim, goes up, lays it in. 1:15 to go here in the first. Grizzlies lead it by 2. Here's a 3-ball from Jackson. That one's off the mark. Sixers pick it up. Watford bringing it up the floor now. They're on a 7-0 run here at the end of the first. Watford driving the lane, goes all the way. Lays, missed it. Walker puts it back. Sixers on a 9-0 run. We're knotted at 29. Under a minute to play here in the first. Cam Spencer at the top, going to find Javon Small. Small dribbles off the hesitation, drives, had it poked away. Sixers again. Here's Edwards up the floor to Grimes, threw it behind him. Grimes lucky to get it back before it went out of bounds. He's going to drive, lay it up, and in, and one. Quentin Grimes. Yes, sir. Philly for Life, $2 super chat says, as McRain is cooking, we have no good guards now. That is a fact. Could have kept him for depth or gotten somebody else, right, Philly? But they didn't. Philly for Life gifting a Philly Take membership. Drop the MVPs, man. Drop the MVPs in the chat. Sixers are on a run here, by the way. 2 going to be good, or I'm sorry, it's going to be good at the line for Grimes. Sixers are on a 12-0 run. Cam Spencer going to pop a 3, and he drills it. So that breaks the 12-0, but we're tied at 32. 24 seconds to go here in the first. Sixers trivia coming up here at the end of the first quarter. Time for one more shot. Let's see what the Sixers can do. Here's the dribble, the drive through traffic. Grimes smokes the layup. Just missed it. It rolled out. Grizzlies half-court heave, no good. So that'll take us to the end of the first quarter here on the Sixers Game Day Live Show. We are all tied at 32. Good game so far nonetheless, despite the bad news tonight. But it is the end of the first quarter. That means it is officially time for our favorite segment, Sixers Scholars Trivia, presented by National University. Check out all their flexible online career and degree curriculums over at National University. Click their link down in the live chat or the description and check them out. All right, you guys know the rules, man. Only one guess permitted. I will say the question first, and then I will drop it in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Are you ready? This one's worth 2 points tonight. We're going to have 2-point questions and even more this week here on Trivia Bonus Week. So this is a big one tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sixers Scholars Trivia question is, how many games is the Sixers' longest winning streak against the Grizzlies in franchise history? What is the Sixers' longest winning streak against the Grizzlies in franchise history? How many games? Only one guess permitted. I'll give you 30 seconds, and we'll see who gets it. Don't have time to look it up. I can assure you that. Somebody's going to take your guess by that time. I give you guys a nice 20 seconds. Get some guesses in the chat. Once again, what is the longest winning streak in Sixers franchise history against the Grizzlies? Once again, thank you all so much for being here. I know I've been a bit down tonight. People were getting at me in the chat, but I'm trying to keep it together, and you all are doing an amazing job of that. So thank you so much. All right, let's go back to the chat, man. The Sixers' longest winning streak against the Grizzlies came from 1996, after AI was drafted, until 2001, and the correct answer is 10 games. 10! And the first person to get it in the chat was our guy, channel member, Cable SSC. Cable with 10 is correct. Cable back on the board. It has been a while for our guy Cable, but he is back on the board. And ladies and gentlemen, with that correct answer, he actually has matched Bird Gang Nation from last night, and Cable is now tied with 8 as well. So we have a nail biter on the trivia. Here's a 3-ball from Hendricks, no good. The Grizzlies fighting for the rebound. They get their offensive rebound. Here's a 3 in the corner, and that one is no good from Cedric Coward, but we have a foul on the rebound. So once again, we have Lou World in the lead with 9 points, Bird Gang Nation now with 8, and Cable now with 8 as well. We have a nail biter. Man, this is going to be a good one down the stretch. Tell you that. Cable, congratulations again, man. Thank you all for playing Sixers Scholars Trivia at the end of the first quarter every single game. Here's Jalen Wells. He's going to find a 3-ball. Hendricks can't get it to go. Good to see Taylor Hendricks out on the floor. He had that scary injury. I believe it was his rookie year. Grimes gets eaten alive by the Memphis Grizzlies, who are playing hard right now. They floated up. Hendricks saves it from out of bounds. Cedric Coward saves it, and he was pushed and fouled by Walker. Dom, you're right. It takes way too long to look it up. Thank you all for being here, man. We are 21 subs away from 52.1, and we are 70 likes away from 200. Lou World says, I got it on Thursday. We're good. Lou says, I'm good with my lead, man. He says, I'm comfortable. No worries. He says, I'm getting the next trivia. Walker driving, goes up with it, and missed it. Here come the Memphis Grizzlies. Tied at 32. The drive, the blocking foul, and 1. Went through him like Swiss cheese. So many holes in his defense. Oliver Maxence Prosper goes right through Trendon Watford for an and 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in. Thank you for being here. Like I said, it's been an eventful day for your boy RB, but we're trying to hold it together. You know what, man? Let's drop a little prayer emoji in the chat for our boy Maxie, man. Maxie, fan of our show, man. Shout out Maxie. He's had a great season. Hope and pray he gets healthy soon, man. Hope he gets healthy soon. Grizzlies poke it away from Watford again. Grizzlies lead by 3 after the free throw. What do you guys realistically think is going to happen this offseason for the Sixers, man? Honestly. Like, what's going to happen, bro? Can they even get rid of anybody? Bona going to put up a layup and gets it to go on the pump fake. Here's a step back 3 from Wells, and bada boom, bada bing, Jalen Wells getting going. Grizzlies lead it by 4. Yeah, prayers up for our boy Maxie, man. Campaign at the top. He's going to kick it over to Watford. Watford out to the corner. Edwards going to drive baseline, spin, kick it up. Campaign. Campaign for 3 and hits. Feeling a lot calmer now, chat. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. We'll be here every game, win or lose, rain or sun, man. Rise and shine, baby. We're here every single game, no matter what they put us through. Ty Jerome going downhill, drives to the lane, goes up, had it poked away. Coward gets it back. He goes up, lost it, gets it back again. 9:30 to go here in the second. Jalen Wells puts up a 3. He's fouled on the floor. You guys are here, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Once again, y'all are amazing. If you didn't hear the update, Tyrese Maxey is out for at least 3 weeks with a tendon injury in his pinky. His pinky of all fingers, man. His pinky of all fingers. Must be something with the pinkies here with this team, man. $9:27 to go here in the second. Bona going to harass the ball handler, steal it away from Ty Jerome. Here come the 76ers. Cameron Payne, he's going to step back for 3 and hits again. Campaign said, we don't need anything. We're good. We got Campaign. Campaign's about to turn into Tyrese Maxey, apparently. We're good. We're good. We're all good. We got Cameron Payne, bro. We got the Cam Payne on board. Sorry, y'all. The grind of posting content everywhere, man. If you guys have not checked out all of our socials, links are coming through in the chat. Click the link tree. If you want to become a channel member, get all the exclusive benefits, go ahead and do that as well. Thank you for being here, man. Shout out to our great partners over at PrizePicks National University for making this possible. Guys, nonetheless, I know I came on here with a sour tone. I still love y'all, man. I mean, listen, I love doing this every day. Like, this is amazing that we get to still have this community of people here, man. We got the playoffs coming up. Listen, we're going to be fine. It's hard when you're about to start a show, though, and you get all these news updates. You're trying to break them down and think about them. But yeah, don't call me a non-fan, bro. Don't call me a non-fan. I bleed, I sweat, I cry, I sleep, I eat these Philly teams, man. Who you see here, this is who I am, bro. I eat, breathe, sleep these teams, man. And I appreciate y'all, man, because I know y'all are the same way. All of you guys are the people that are weird in your normal lives because everybody else around you doesn't understand it like you do. You know, you're the smartest person at the party. Y'all are the smartest person at the cookout. When somebody starts talking about something with the Sixers or the Phillies or the Eagles, you're like, nah, here's what's going on. Philly for Life, $2 Super Chat says, hell with McRain, the pain train got us. Let's go. Pain train is crazy, but yo, let's go. Campaign, baby. The fact that your name is literally Campaign, like the word campaign, that's crazy, man. Dan says, must be nice to have Kyle Lowry making $3 million to sit on the bench. Yeah, so glad we signed Kyle Lowry. Great signing. Great signing. It's all good, man. We got Campaign to save us. Campaign's taking us to the finals, man. Here's Taylor Hendricks going downhill, goes up with it, and gets it to fall. Maybe I'll just start. You guys, since there's people in the chat like Barbara or whatever her name was, or Colleen that called me a fake fan, maybe I should just start making videos, and maybe I should just be very... Campaign again, let's go! Let's go, Campaign! Maybe I should just be very sarcastic in my videos from now on. And just talk about how the Sixers are going to win the finals with Campaign. Jalen Wells for 3, no good. Bona gets boxed out. Hendricks goes up, lays it in, and one. And one. Cameron Payne up to, how many points does he have off the bench? 10? 10 off the bench for campaign. Let's go. Let's go. Thank y'all for being here, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we need 55 more likes. Get us to 200 and get us to 52.1K. We do it every single game. Pre-game, live game, and post-game. Boy, we're going to have an interesting time on the post-game tonight. Last night was very short. Nothing to talk about. We have a lot to say on this post-game show tonight, man. Better be there. And I'm going to drop a video tomorrow, probably in the afternoon, talking about all my thoughts on everything going on with the Sixers. Anyway, 8:10 to go here in the second, and we have looks like an off-ball foul on the Grizzlies.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's play a fun game we like to play here in the second quarter. It is called Drop the Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Let me know where you are tuning in from tonight in the chat. Drop your state, city, town, country. Let me know where you're tapping in from. VJ getting ready to inbound now, coming back in. Barlow finds VJ. VJ at the top. He's going to find Campaign. Campaign going to launch another one. It's good!
He's on fire!
Cameron Payne! Here's a floater from Jerome. Gets it again. Yo, he's doing my finger pointers, bro. He's doing my finger pointers, bro. You can't be doing that, Ty Jerome. Can't be taking my thing. I got that from TJ McConnell, man. Can't be doing my thing, Jerome. You ruined it, bro. Let me know where you guys are tapping in from in the chat. Free throw going to be good for Jerome. $5 super chat. Philly for life says, don't ever call RB a non-Philly fan. Dude is as much of a sicko as I am. I bleed all types of colors for my Philly teams. Cam, Marion, Payne. Dude is ass. Let's go. Campaign to the finals, baby. Shout out my guy, Philly for life. Here's Oubre at 3. It's short. Sixers get the board. Oubre drives in, goes up, blocked from behind, gets it back. Everybody's jumping for it. Hot potato. Oubre gets it, lays it in, and he was found at the tail end. Take that, Jerome. Take that, Jerome.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what Kelly Oubre was doing there. He just kept jumping and jumping and jumping. Looked like he might have stepped out of bounds, but nonetheless, Sixers get it to go. We got Lancaster in the house tonight. Maryland in the chat. Newton Square, PA. Northeast Philly. ATL, Missouri. Australia checking in. Northeast Philly. We got South Jersey in the chat. Who else we got up in here, man? Idaho, Maryland, Chester in the house tonight. Salem, New Jersey. Let's go, man. Thank y'all for dropping the spots. Here's Ty Jerome coming around the screen. Switches on to Campaign. Sixers in a zone now. Here's the drive into the paint. Kicks it out. Jalen Wells. Wells into the paint. Kicks it back. Here's Meshack to the corner, a 3, it's short, and the Grizzlies get it back again. Cedric Coward going to lay it in. Jemai Meshack. DJ goes flying down the lane for a two-handed flush. Good to see VJ have a little bit of that bounce back, a little athleticism. Here's a 3 from Wells. That one is short. Here come the 76ers. Dalen Terrian for the first time. Going to find Kelly Oubre. Now VJ. VJ at the top. Crossover. Pull up a 3. And gets it. Let's go, VJ. Good to see you up in here, man. Let's go, VJ. Back on the floor after missing, what was it, 3 games? 2 games? 3? Can't keep up with all the injuries. Here's Jerome. Kicks it out to Jalen Wells. Wells for 3. And he drills it. Back to a 1-point game. Of course they're going to give us a cardiac finish, aren't they? I've seen how this one ends. DJ going ISO, steps back for 3, and he airballed it. $2 super chat. Philly for life says Ty Jerome watches the stream, RB. He might. He's hitting the little finger pointers, man. I might have to ask Ty Jerome if he watches the show. Let's go, man. We got 315 in the chat. Guys, we should be at 300 likes right now. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. keep it real every single game, man. Pre-game, live game, post-game, all combined into one. Let's wake up the neighbors, says it on the t-shirt. Cam Spencer back in the game. He's going to find a corner three, and that was good from number 32. That was Ryan Rupert. What a thrilling game we have here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Memphis shooting a nice 43% from beyond the arc right now. Here's the drive from Oubre, puts his shoulder down and gets it to go. Ryan Rupert's second-round pick back in 2023. Played last season with the Portland Trailblazers. What else we got up in here tonight? Here's Javon Small, guarded by Dalen Terry. Sixers in a zone. They're going to leave a wide-open shooter. Why would you go to zone when they're shooting 43% from three? You see what I mean, man? I got to be honest, though, man. The Spencer boys have been very interesting. Payne for three. Hits it again. Yo, Cam Payne's going crazy, man. Cameron Payne is going wild. He's got 16 off the bench. He's feeling himself. He's shaking his head. He's back in this thing, man. He's doing TikTok dances now. Let's go, Cam Payne. Cam Payne saved us, man. Cam might be back, bro. Sixers might be back with Cam Payne, bro. We got Cam Payne. They have Cam Spencer. Cam Spencer, former second-round pick. Cam Spencer and Pat Spencer on the Warriors. Crazy. Crazy stuff, man. Cam Spencer and Pat Spencer. $2 Super Chat Philly for Life says, I've never even heard of these dudes on Memphis, RB. Yeah, that's where we're at in the season, man. And yet it's a cardiac game. It is. It's cardiac, bro. Pat Spencer is 29 years old. 2020 undrafted. Pat Spencer out of Northwestern. Then you got Cam Spencer out of UConn, second round pick last year in the draft. Or 2024. So he's only 25. He's kind of cooking this year, not going to lie. 44% from three, 11 points a game. Shout out to the Spencer brothers. Let's go, guys. We need 45 more thumbs up. Get us to 200. Wow, we just got a breaking news bomb in the NFL, guys. Dude, the news world of sports is going crazy right now. I don't know if you guys just saw the NFL update for all my NFL heads in here, but I'm reacting in real time here. According to Ian Rappaport, the Baltimore Ravens have backed out of the trade for Max Crosby and have no further comment at this time. Wow. Maybe the Raiders were like, hey, we're actually going to be good, so we don't want to trade Max Crosby. We signed like 1 million pieces. Holy smokes, bro. So Max Crosby, I guess, is staying with the Raiders, maybe? Maybe there was a physical fail or something. Got a feel for the Ravens, I guess. They got blue balled. It's been a wild day, man. My head has been spinning all freaking day, bro. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Sixers lead it by 3. Here's Gigi Jackson downhill, goes up and slams it over Barlow. Gives him a bump to the chest. 4:30 to go in the second. Sixers lead by 1. VJ the drive and the kick. Kelly from the corner can't get it to fall. A little bit short. Yeah, Busy. He probably did fail the physical, honestly. Here's Cam Spencer around a screen. Going to drive downhill, step back. Going to find Rupert. Over to Meshack, up to Jackson, now to Small. Javon Small, nowhere to go. Chucks up a wild shot, gets his own rebound and lays it in. Are you kidding me? My man chucked it from the three-point line and ran it down and put it back in. Here are the Sixers on the other end. Barlow up in contest and can't get it to go, but he'll have two up at the line. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you're in the building, man. Drop a fire emoji if you're in here, man. It's been a crazy day in sports. If you haven't heard the Maxey update yet, he is out for at least 3 weeks with a tendon injury. Let's go, chat. Let's go, man. I need you guys to keep at it, man. Keep us going. Y'all are amazing. I really love the fact that we've cultivated this community where we can watch these games every single game, and you guys tune in and listen to my coverage and get the stats and all. I appreciate that, man. It's been a fun journey building this up, and just this whole platform in general and being able to expand to all the socials. Mods, if you guys can, drop the Eagles link in the chat. I don't know if any of you guys are Eagles fans or football fans, but definitely check out my Eagles channel as well. Give us a sub over there. Here's Cam Spencer one-on-one against Quentin Grimes. Kicks it back to Hendricks. Taylor Hendricks, 9th overall pick a couple years ago. Cam Spencer, the sidestep three, left it short. Oubre, the rebound. Here come the Philadelphia 76ers. They're 5 of 8 in the second quarter from three. Oubre drives the lane, had it poked away by Spencer. Here come the Grizzlies. Spencer up the floor, steps back, finds a cutter. And it is going to be Oliver Maxence Prosper fouled in the lane. How tall is this guy Prosper, man? He doesn't look that tall. I'm like, are they playing a small ball lineup? Yeah, he's only 6'7", bro. First round pick in 2023. So, yeah, the Grizzlies are playing a small ball lineup, man. Free throw's good for Prosper. Excuse me. 3 minutes to go here in the second. VJ to Watford. Watford coming around a screen, driving downhill. Watford dumps, no look. Barlow under the rim. Against two guys, goes up strong. Gets it to go, and one.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, man. Drop the ones in the chat. At least it's a fun game. Here are the Memphis Grizzlies. Sixers up by 1. Here's the dribble, the drive, small into the paint, and he is fouled. And one on the flip side for the Grizzlies. Let's go, chat. 300 plus in the house. Get us to 200 likes right now. Can we do it? Trying to be as positive as I can, guys. I've had a tough day here with this Maxey stuff, bro. And the Sixers have just kind of crushed me again. By the way, I don't think Drummond has played a minute yet tonight. I think Nurse has officially pulled the plug on Andre Drummond after the effort level yesterday. Here's Watford at the top. Watford guarded. Going to find Grimes in the corner for 3. It's in and out. DJ gets it back, and he is fouled. Barlow missed the free throws. He's 1 of 3 at the line now. At least we have campaign, guys. At least we got the pain. I just don't know where the Sixers go from here, man. I mean, again, I don't want to say the season is officially over because I'm sure Embiid will probably come back in like a week or two. Paul George will come back, but it's like, who's going to play guard, man? That's why they should have added somebody at the deadline. But Jared McCain haters will say that's not true. Right, guys? We still want to wait to see how those second-round picks play out. Here's a 3-ball. That was Hendricks. Couldn't get it to go. He's now 0 of 3 from beyond. Watford dribbling into traffic. Drives all the way. Kicks out Barlow. Touch up the VJ. Nice touch to Grimes. Grimes the pull-up mid-range. And can't get the bounce. There go the Grizzlies on the flip side. And there's a block. I think it's going to be a goaltend on Barlow. Don Boyle gifting a Philly Take membership. That was close, man. Drop the MVPs for our guy Don Boyle gifting a membership in the chat. Watford with the ball now. Barlow going to roll. Sixers running a small ball lineup. Barlow at the 5. Watford fouled in the lane. He's going to the stripe for 2. $2 super chat, Philly for life. Thank you so much, my brother. He says, yo, why is Kelly bringing the rock up, RB? Nurse, what you doing? There's nothing he can do, man. He's just like, you guys go out there, do whatever you got to do, and yeah. That's pretty much what it is. You're right, Philly. Kelly should not be bringing the ball up. Max Crosby did not pass his physical per source. So that is what is going on with the trade. That's why Max Crosby was not traded, guys. McCain haters, do you guys agree that the Sixers could have used another guard now for more depth? Or is that like out of your realm of comprehension? 350 people in here. Let's go. We need 30 more likes. Can we get to the 200, man? Let's go. Don't slack, chat. 3-ball from the Grizzlies and another one. Dude, they're not missing, bro. Ryan Rupert. They have 67 points. Here's VJ Edgecombe guarded by Cam Spencer. Crossover and kick over to Watford. Back to VJ. Wasn't ready for it, but gets it. One-handed drive. VJ stops in his tracks. Finds Watford. The spin on the drop step. Reverse. Woo! Up and under. 45 seconds to go. Here's Javon Small. Steps back, turns and kicks. Here is Cam Spencer. Coming around a screen, crossover, step back, finds Small, 8 on the shot clock. The dribble, the step back, the backdoor cut. Rupert beats Barlow. See, that's another example right there. Why did they do that trap? Barlow got lost in the sauce, and they had a wide open backdoor right there. Grimes in traffic, lost it. Terrible take by Grimes. Prosper on the other end gets fouled by Watford on the break. Grimes just makes these plays sometimes that are just so ridiculous, bro. Like, what are you doing, Quentin? What are you doing? Eight seconds to go here on the game clock. Cam Spencer blows by everybody, and the Grizzlies have hit 70 points. 70. Busy says, you always have something to say when RB mentions McCain. Please respond. Who are you talking to? Oh, yeah, Alden. Let him know, Busy. Let him know. Playing defense on it. All these little McCain trolls. They can't admit they're wrong. But they got to disappear, go quiet, bro. First one go to the line for Philly. I'd be lying to you guys if I said I was like overly concerned with this game right now. I'm just chilling, man. I'm just thinking about everything Sixer-wise. I'm trying to like digest all of it, man. I'm trying to take it all in. Grizzlies on the other end, full court pass right through the hands. Am I going to get mad about this game tonight? No, I'm not. If the Sixers can't win this game tonight, like, what's the point, bro? That's my take. This is one of those games, guys, where you can't let it stress you out. And I know that's crazy coming from me. I'm not even worried about the game, bro. I'm worried about Tyrese Maxey. 3-ball from Barlow. And that one is off the mark. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are at halftime. 350 in the chat still. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is the Sixers Game Day live show brought to you by National University and as always powered by the Prize Picks app. It is 71-68 at halftime. I'm not going to do you the disservice of trying to break everything down and go through a full analysis. We'll talk about a couple key stats real quick, but one thing I do want to say is please support us everywhere, especially now, with how this team is looking. We're going to keep producing extra content on our social media channels, Instagram, TikTok, and all that. And we got something good in the works soon, so I'll keep you updated on that. But tough night for the 76ers franchise, man. It hurts. If you want to chime in on that, give your thoughts. Maybe we'll take the phones post-game. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, Sixers down 71-68. Give me one word in the chat right now to describe this game, or maybe how you're feeling tonight. Give me one word in the chat to describe how you are feeling tonight in this game. You can do either one. You can choose. We'll read out some of the best words that I can find in the chat, and I will give you mine. But, ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and do that, I want to give a shout out to our great partners of the show over at National University. You guys hear me talk all the time about National University, but what do they do, RB? They provide online flexible schooling programs. They are one of the largest nonprofit, private accredited universities in the United States. Over 50,000 plus students enrolled, over 150 degree programs and certificates that you can earn, and a 50-year history of innovative learning and support models for working and non-traditional students. And National University helps you juggle everything that you got to take care of, right? Whether it's your job, you feel like, hey, I'm too behind. I can't go back to school. I can't take that next course. Or I have a family now. I don't have time and energy. That's why they make it more accessible for you. Like I said, go to school anywhere from the comfort of your own home. They have the most comprehensive online degree programs in the U.S. for working and non-traditional students. 4 and 8 week online courses that are designed to help you balance everything in your life. So new year, new goals, new you. Right now, National University is offering the Year of You Scholarship. Recipients can receive up to $6,000 per year on a bachelor's or master's degree. So check out this new scholarship application open until the end of March, and check out National University by clicking their link down in the live chat, or go to nationaluniversity.com where you can juggle school with everything else life has to offer. Thank you to them for being a great partner on the show for the last 2 seasons. All right, man. Speaking of words, speaking of scholarly, let's see where the vocab wizards are in the chat. One word in the chat right now. How can I sum up everything of how I'm feeling in one word, man? I could give you guys like 20 words of how I'm feeling right now. Tense, frustrated, lost, devastated, annoyed, campaign. Shout out the campaign, man. Shout out the campaign. Velvety says if you're a vet, National University is good to vets. Yeah, National University really supports their veterans, so shout out to them. Once again, thank you to them, and thank you for that comment. How do I describe my feelings in one word? I think I'm going to use the word empty. That's how I feel tonight, man. Exhausted. That's how I feel. Like, covering the 76ers every day is like It's hard, man. It is hard to try to like stay with all of it. It's hard to stay with all of it. I mean, you think about the trade deadline, they had won 5 in a row. They were building momentum. And then at the end of January, Paul George gets suspended for 25 games. Jared McCain gets traded. Daryl Morey puts on a terrible presser. Josh Harris pretty much informs him to duck the tax, even though Embiid said not to. And then everything from then has been downhill. And now the entire team is depleted. And Maxi's out for at least another 3 weeks. Yeah, so I feel empty, man. Like, we could try to break down this game. I don't have a word for this game. I think the Sixers are doing what they can. Last night, I said the same thing. The Sixers were trying. They're giving effort. Now, you should be able to beat the damn Grizzlies. But then again, should the Sixers be able to beat anybody? Should they be able to beat anybody with this roster? It's crazy, man. It really is. It really is crazy. Second game of a 5-game week. The Sixers need wins right now, and I don't know how they're going to get any. Hopefully they can figure it out tonight. But yeah, my word is empty. Let's see what the chat says. Pitiful. Defenseless. Great word. Bogus. What else? Apathetic. Effortless. Undermanned. Lost. Insane. Good words in the chat, man. Good words. Shout out to the Vocab Wizard. Shout out to the people still rocking in here with your boy, man. Shout out to the members in here. I see Estelle in here. Philly for life. Dom. We got John. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Sixers went on a 12-0 run at the end of the first quarter. They gave up 39 in the second, but they scored 36. A lot of offense, little defense. Nick Nurse went to his zone again, while the Grizzlies were absolutely lighting it up. Grizzlies shot 43% from 3 in the first half. 21-18 in the boards in favor of Memphis. They have 15 assists on 26 made shots. Yeah, man. That's pretty much the game. A lot of fouls, a lot of drives to the rim and ones. It's been a cardiac game. I have no complaints from the Sixers side. Kelly's got 17 and 6. Cameron Payne with 16 and 3 off the bench. At least Campaign finally showed up. He's probably like, yeah, now I have to with Maxey out. But yeah, man. That's pretty much where we're at, bro. 21 lead changes in this game. 21 lead changes. Grizzlies lead second chance points 14-6. So that's where we're at. Very close game. Cedric Coward, 11 points. Ty Jerome, 11. The Grizzlies bench is going insane. Ryan Rupert with 10. G.G. Jackson with 9. Spencer with 5. Small with 5 and 5 dimes. So the Grizzlies, I mean, I don't even know if they're trying to win at this point, bro, but it's like a battle of the tankers, man. Should the Sixers tank? Should they try to keep playing and pushing and try to make the playoffs? Who knows? Who knows? But that's where we're at. That's where we're at, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have much else to say. Give me your thoughts in the chat and get us to 200 likes. We got 270 in the building. We should be at 200 by now. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. It's been a tough night for us Sixers fans, but we're all getting through it together. Once again, thank you to the partners of the show. Shout out to the mods, to the members. We'll be back for the second half, and we'll have the post-game show coming up tonight. Catch y'all in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on the Sixers Game Day Live show. If you left at halftime, word has it you might be fraudulent. Just kidding, man. Shout out to everybody in here, man. We need one more like. Get us to 200. We are beginning the second half. Sixers trail by 3, 71-68. Trying to keep the positivity as much as I can. There's Jalen Wells, floats it up, and he is fouled first possession. Eric says, what up, man? Came to support my like. Keep it up. Eric, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. I'm not a Sixers fan. I F with your channel. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Shout out to all the non-Sixers fans in here as well, man. We are building a great community. We welcome everybody. Ty Jerome going to float it in again. He's had a really good night. He's up to 13 points now for Memphis. It is a 5-point lead for the Grizzlies. Barlow downhill. Got it with the tomahawk slam. Woo! Barlow getting up on the slam dunk. There's a step back from Jerome. Does he have it like that? He does not. Airball, Ty Jerome.
This guy stinks!
Sheesh. Sheesh. Once again, welcome in Sixers Game Day Live show brought to you by National University. We have 10:58 to go here in the third. Grimes up at the top, crossing over. Grimes kicks it to VJ. VJ dribbles, drives all the way in, and lays it through. 1-point game. Sixers are trying to make it as cardiac as they can. Trying to keep our interest off of the other big news of the night. Jalen Wells going to pop a 3. Wells off the back iron, no good. Grizzlies get the offensive rebound, and it is Jerome again. Ty Jerome was good last year, but he did fold in the playoffs. I was surprised he got as much as he did. I think it was like 4 years, $70 million or something. But he's been hurt a lot of the year. Grizzlies have been in a really tough spot, man. They're probably going to trade him after this season anyway. Bona tries to get the board off the miss, steps out of bounds. So just a little bit of an update on what type of content we're going to be putting out. So again, we'll be live for the rest of this game into the postgame. We'll do our postgame show as always. And then we will have a clip from the postgame up on socials after, talking about Tyrese Maxey. And then tomorrow we're going to do one of our 10 to 15 minute pre-recorded videos. And I'm going to talk about my overall thoughts on the Sixers and what they need to do next after the Maxey injury. So once again, it is very important that you turn on those notifications. Mods, let them know how to turn the noties on. That way you don't miss any of the content. Grimes has the ball off a miss. Here's Grimes chucking a 3. It's in and out. Grizzlies get the board. 75-72. Coward up the floor. Here is Prosper. He misses the layup. Actually, he makes the layup. My bad. I thought he missed. By the way, they were changing the camera, but guess he made it. Here's Kelly Oubre turns for 3. That's off. VJ tried the putback. Could not get it. Tell you what, man. As Jalen Wells steps into a 3 and left it short, out of bounds. They didn't call it out of bounds, but Sixers have it now on the break. 3-on-3. Grimes going to stop it in the half court. Here's Kelly Oubre at the line. Going to kick back to VJ. 14 on the shot clock. VJ going to dribble, drive, left hand all the way. Kicks out to Quentin Grimes. Grimes all the way and smokes another layup. Grimes misses his second layup of the game. Wells going to turn and spin. Here is Coward over to Jerome. Ty Jerome for 3 and drills it. He's good. I like Ty Jerome coming out of that draft. I think it was like 2018 maybe, out of Virginia. I always liked him as a player, but had a pretty slow start to his career. He started to pick it up lately. Here's a double team. Grimes wide open, corner 3, missed it. Come on, Grimes. Come on, man. Come on, man. Grimes steals it away now. Can he get his payback? He does. Nice play by Grimes. Maxey news comes after the Woolen news. Philly sports hate us. Yeah, man, I got both updates back to back as I was about to start this show, and I did a quick reaction to the Woolen news on my A to Z channel, And then I did a quick reaction to Maxey here on this show. Jerome fouled by Grimes on the floor. 7:50 to go here in the third. What was I saying, man? I don't even know. I don't even know what I was saying. But yeah, man, it's just been a tough night. Like I said, I'll talk about more of my thoughts tomorrow with everything, but yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's unfortunate, man. Oh, yeah, I remember what I was saying now. As Jerome hits another three, bro. I like Ty Jerome, but come on now, man. What are we doing right now? What are we doing? Here's Quentin Grimes going to find Kelly Oubre. Draft that I was talking about was actually 2019. He was the first round 24th pick as Oubre steps back and hits a jumper. It's funny, Ty Jerome was actually drafted by the Sixers. He was then subsequently traded, I believe, to the Boston Celtics, right? And then the Sixers selected Matisse Thybulle, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it, who was it? He was traded to, the Celtics for the rights to draft Matisse Thybulle. Yeah. So Boston got him. And then he was traded to the Phoenix Suns with Aaron Baines. Man, it's been a while since I heard that name. For a future first-round pick. So him and Baines got traded to the Suns for a future first. So yeah, slow start for Jerome, but he picked it up and pretty good player. Here's Trenton Watford going to find Oubre. 7 minutes to go here in the third. It's a 7-point game. VJ the dribble, drive, spin, the fade. VJ can't get it to go. Barlow the board. Watford to Oubre. Oubre for three. It's off. And it's going to stay with the Sixers. Bam Adebayo had 30 points in the first quarter. Am I reading that correctly, guys? Is that what y'all were talking about? No way. Wow. Bam Adebayo had 30 points in the first quarter, bro? What in the world? Who do they have? JV players guarding them? "31 points in the first quarter, bro. That is insane. Wonder how many points he'll end up with. Yo. What? Tankathon is crazy, bro. Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we hit 200 likes. Drop the yes, sirs. Let's go. Let's wake up the damn neighbors, man. Let's go. You know what we do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wake them up. Despite all the pain the Sixers have put me through, man, I love doing this. I'll never get tired of it. and I will do it to the best that I can, even though I'm pained inside by the constant injuries on this team. And that's why you guys got to check out my Eagles channel, man. It's a lot more fun on the Eagles channel in terms of the positive news. But yeah, man, we're here every game, win or lose. We were here all of last season, and I don't think it can get worse than last season. So we're here, man. By the way, this is game number 65. 17 games to go. Here's Quentin Grimes. Grimes going to dribble in against Cam Spencer, floats it up. It is too long. Gets the board, though. Here's Barlow driving in. Barlow all the way to the rack, and he is fouled. Looked like Barlow got tapped in the eye. All right, let me ask you guys this question again. Do you think the Sixers should tank the final 17 games and try to get to the 10 seed to get a play-in spot? What do you guys think? Or should they just keep trying to win, get Embiid back, get Paul George on the floor, and do what they can? First one, no good at the line. I think the Sixers have to lose the play-in order to get the worst odds. Like, they have to be the 10 seed and lose, I think. Here's Meshack going to find Spencer. Maybe they don't have to lose. I don't know. Spencer puts it up, and he's fouled off the dribble. Do they have to lose, or I think they may automatically get as the 10 seed? I'm not sure with the play-in how it works. I'd have to double check on that. Like, if they just get the 10 seed, are they automatically with the worst odds, or? First one going to be good at the line. Kelly Oubre going to pop up a three. That one is off. Sixers down by 8. But yeah, pretty much the Sixers have a 9.4% chance at a top 4 pick if they can get the best odds by losing in the play-in. It would be the 11th odds, the 11th highest odds. Who knows? Maybe they get the number 1 pick like Dallas. Maybe they get like the Cooper Flag treatment. Maybe the NBA's tired of seeing the Sixers suffer. Who knows? Can someone please explain what benefit could come of tanking? They could get up to a 9.4% chance of getting a top 4 pick, which would keep their first round pick because it is currently top 4 protected by the OKC Thunder. So that is the only benefit. And outside of that, Sixers have a first round pick now via the Rockets that was traded by the Thunder because instead of getting their own first round pick back at the deadline, they decided not to or didn't leverage enough. Watford with an offensive foul. Guys, the Sixers are down by 10. Bro, the Sixers might actually lose this game, man. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. Look at the roster they have on the floor. Look at the team that's on the floor right now, bro. Should we be surprised? 5:45 to go here in the third. Grizzlies have it up by 10. Here's Javon Small. Working against Watford. Almost broke his ankles. 3 ball from Small is a tad short. 5:30 to go here in the third. Here's Dominic Barlow driving downhill. Goes all the way. Had it poked out. It's going to be Sixers ball. 12 on the shot clock. Do people think the Sixers should actually tank? Yeah, there are some people that would think that. And the reason is because they're not going to win the championship, bro. I don't know why people find that shocking that it's even a thought. We got a coach's challenge, I believe, by the Grizzlies. So we will see what happens. 300 plus in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, whoever you're rocking with tonight, do me a favor. Go down below, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. We need 10 more to get to 52.1. This is the Sixers Game Day live show. We do it every single game, pregame, live game, postgame shows, all combined into one. We have this great NBA community here. Thank you all so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up button. All this stuff happened so late in the season too, man. The Maxey thing is just devastating, bro. And the fact that he might not even get eligible for awards is crazy, given the fact he leads the NBA in minutes. It's ridiculous, but oh well, I guess. How are we feeling, guys? I'm still hurt about the Maxey thing. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It is pretty insane, though, that the Sixers now have to do this another year, bro. Like, I'm not going to lie. It is pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy. Like, I could not have guessed that this year was going to end up literally everybody on the team major injury. Does Morey have second thoughts on trading McCain? Probably not. He should. People don't want to admit it, man, but they could definitely use him right now, for sure. See what they call this. Yeah, anyway, what I was going to say earlier that I forgot is if the Sixers lose all the rest of the games this week, which would be tonight and 3 more, successful challenge, Memphis wins it, and they get the ball back. But yeah, if the Sixers lose the rest of the games this week, man, they should probably just wrap it up and try to get that 9% chance. Like, if they can't even beat any of the teams this week, if they can't beat Memphis tonight, they can't beat Brooklyn, what's the point, you know? It's crazy. Yeah, I don't like the 65-game rule either, man. Everybody wants to chirp about it now because it affects Jokic and SGA and these guys, but people didn't want to talk about it for Joel. Here's Cam Spencer, kicks it out and poked away, going to stay with the Grizzlies. Campaign back in the game, had 16 in the first half. He was 5 of 5 off the bench, 4 of 4 from deep. Here's Cam Spencer, floater. Grizzlies are cooking right now. Looks like we might have to go back to bringing up the tankathon meter for every pregame show now. Watford drives in, lays it in. 10-point game. Sixers trying to hold on here. G.G. Jackson drives the lane, lost it off his shin. Out of bounds, going back to the Sixers. Trendon Watford going to spin. Watford back to VJ. VJ dribbling downhill, poked from behind, and a foul on Javon Small. Alden says Sixers would still be losing with McCain. See, that's what McCain haters do, bro. You guys just spin the narrative any way you want to. That's not the point, bro. The point is that they'd be better with McCain. You see what I'm saying? There's someone that likes to flip the truth, bro, or flip the lie. It's like ridiculous, bro. Like someone's like, oh, I just saw you running down the street. Well, I wasn't walking down the street. That's not what we're saying, bro. We're saying you were running down the street. The Sixers would be better with McCain. They need guards and they need depth. That's the point, bro. I'll just like to flip it however you want. Watford just got hit with another offensive foul. He hit Meshack with an elbow right to the jaw. Meshack is down, holding his eye and his nose. Now the trainer's going to come take a look at him. Fourth personal on Watford. I think they're actually going to review this. So they're still at the scores table looking at this. They're probably going to call it a flagrant, even though it should not be a flagrant, in my opinion. We didn't replace McCain, so let's do simple math. We got worse because we subtracted and didn't add. Exactly. They're like, oh, but we still would be losing with McCain. Yeah, but that's not the point, bro. They would not be better with McCain. He was averaging 6 and was a defensive liability. You obviously have not watched McCain at all with OKC. Jared McCain has been absolutely cooking. And the funniest thing is they're like, bro, but you don't tweet about his bad games. Flagrant one for Watford. Ridiculous. But yeah, bro, you don't tweet about his bad games. He doesn't have bad games, man. He cooks every game. Get out of here, man. How is that a flagrant, bro? They have no justification for flagrant versus non-flagrant. He obviously did not mean to elbow in the face. He went up for a floater or for a hook shot. They have players to cover up all his flaws. You guys are ridiculous, bro. You guys are nuts. I don't understand what is wrong with you people. Why can't you just admit you were wrong? It's not that hard. I was wrong about the Jared McCain trade. We should have kept him, or we should have gotten something back. Just admit you were wrong. It's not that hard, bro. We all have bad takes. I mean, it's literally, the proof is right here again. The Sixers have literally no guards left on the team. All right, guys, here we go. 4 to play in the third. Jackson drives the lane, and ball was poked away. Grimes goes on the floor, rolls it over to VJ. Now up the campaign. Payne to VJ. VJ drives. A little bit of a double clutch, lays it in. It's a 10-point game, 91-81. Here are the Grizzlies. Jackson again. I'm sorry, Meshack this time. Little post hook and gets it over Quentin Grimes. Cameron Payne working against Cam Spencer. Cameron Payne going to find VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe steps back, puts it up, and gets it to go. .320 to go here in the third quarter. Spencer over to Jackson. Javon Small. Small drives the lane, goes up, and puts it through. VJ Edgecombe down the other way now. VJ into the lane, kicks it out to Campaign. Sidestep, drive into the lane. Payne back to Walker in now. Walker for 3. It's short. Dude, get over the trade. No, I'm not going to get over the trade, Dom. I'm not. Because once again, the Sixers have been cooked since the trade. For all you idiots that say, oh, bro, stop talking about the trade. Are you guys happy with the trade deadline? Let me ask you that. Yes or no? Are you guys happy with the trade deadline? Yes or no? If you say yes, then you are delusional. Simple as that. I'm just delivering the facts. Y'all make it seem like McCain is the reason the Sixers are bad. No, we don't. We said you should have got somebody back or kept the guy because you need depth. I've been saying that since February 5th, bro. That's your guys' problem. You don't listen. I've been saying, even if you were going to trade McCain, get somebody back. How many guys did I rattle off leading up to the deadline? 10? They didn't get one of them. If you're going to sit there and say that you're happy with the deadline, you're lying. Just admit you're wrong, bro. It's easy. I was wrong. Jared McCain is absolutely cooking. That is a fact. The Sixers did not get anybody. That is a fact. And the team has gone downhill since. They have no depth. That is a fact. I've said the whole season that health is the number one factor. As Quentin Grimes gets the and one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Let's go. Drop the ones in the chat. You got to treat it like a fart in the wind and forget about the trade deadline. No, I don't have to forget about the trade deadline. I don't. That screwed the season up. They punted the season. They screwed the season up. So, no, I'm not going to forget about the trade deadline. Now, again, all season I've said the number one issue is your stars aren't on the floor. I've said that all year. They don't listen, though. That's the problem. But they also did punt at the trade deadline and ignored the star of the team. That is what happened. Here's the post hook from Prosper. Can't get it to go. Here come the Sixers. Walker playing the 5. Grimes up with the layup. Missed it. Gets it back. Grimes again. Smokes another layup. This time he's fouled. All right, let me give a shout out to the great members in the chat. We got Beer Batter, Gummy Shark in here. Busy B, what's up? We got Estelle in the chat. Where's our guy Dom at, man? 330 in the house. Thank y'all for being here, man. Let's go. Grizzlies are going to maybe win this game, even though it doesn't seem like they're trying to win. Bam Adebayo 43 in the first half. Okay. People in here, RB, make about as much sense as a submarine with a screen door. Come on, people. What are you talking about? It's ridiculous, bro. The way that these people have tried to spin this thing, even though I've been right for a month now, it's crazy. It is wild, bro. There's no other way to say it. Here's Javon Small. Going to kick it over. Actually, he's going to take it himself. Pump fakes it. Floats it up. And taps it in. Yeah, the Sixers not looking too good in this one, man. You guys can't beat the Memphis Grizzlies? This is wild. Dalen Terry, corner 3. And gets it to go. Grizzlies lead it by 8. Spencer kicks it to Small. Small from the wing. Drives in. Turns and spins. Prosper against Bona. Cam Spencer drives in the lane. Kicks it out. Wide open corner 3. No good from Hendricks. Grizzlies again now for a third time. Jackson down the lane. Can't get it. And then finishes by Prosper. 4 opportunities for Memphis. Wow. Payne for 3. Got it. Big shot for Cam Payne. Let's go, Cam. 1 minute to go here in the third. Cameron Payne cooking, man. Spencer answers on the flip side. Grizzlies go right back up by 10. It's kind of where it's been this entire quarter. 40 seconds to go here in the third. Grimes downhill, floats it up, missed it. VJ. And he is fouled. Sixers in the bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just tuning in, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the show. We need 8 more subs. Get us to 52-1. Let's go, man. Grimes going to knock down the first at the line. Second one is good at the line. 2 of 2. .30 seconds to play here in the third. Spencer, the step back 3. That one is short. Sixers pick it up. Here's VJ Edgecombe. .18 seconds to play here in the third. 10 on the shot clock. Here is VJ Edgecombe. Coming around a screen. VJ one-on-one. He's going to drive against Spencer. Goes up all the way. Missed it. And puts it back in himself. Good play by VJ Edgecombe. VJ steals it away. Half-court heave. Oh, just short by half an inch. He almost stole it away and hit a half-court shot. That would have been crazy, man. That would have been wild. So it is a 6-point game after the bucket by VJ. Fourth quarter coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, will the 76ers come back and win this game? Third quarter was 33-30. Sixers lose the quarter by a couple. What do you guys think is going to happen? Guys, we'll be back in 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. All right, y'all, we are ready for the fourth quarter. Can the Sixers actually win a game? We shall see. 280 people in the chat. We need 44 more likes, guys. It has been a tough night for all of us, man. All things included. Tyrese Maxey out for 3+ weeks. Been trying to keep it together. Cover news left and right, all sports. So keep the fires going in the chat. Keep the energy up, man. If you're in here, man, drop an MVP in the chat because you are an MVP. 6-point game here in the fourth. VJ going to step back. They call an offensive foul on VJ Edgecombe. He hits the mid-range. They call an offensive foul. Nurse can't believe it. He's irate. Ty Jerome back in the game, goes full head of steam to the rim. Grizzlies now lead at 106-98. Here's Cameron Payne, the savior. Cameron Payne to the rim, goes up. Couldn't get it to roll in, but he's going to the line for two. Cameron Payne played a total of... Played 6 minutes in the third. He had 3 points. Only shot the ball one time after having 16 in the first half. Still has not missed yet. Give the ball to Cam Payne. Run it through Cameron Payne. Busy B says, you know what irks me when coaches say, oh, if this was the playoffs, the player would play. Treat it like playoffs. That's a fact, Busy B. 2 of 2 at the line for Cam Payne now. Sixers have it down 6. Grizzlies drive the ball, kick it out. Here's Hendricks wide open at 3. And once again, the Sixers still doing the same technique things that burn them every single game. Why do they keep leaving guys wide open? I don't get it. Cameron Payne going to step back, wide open for 3, and cha-ching!
He's on fire!
Bro, this guy doesn't miss. 7 of 7, 24 points. Jalen Wells answers with a 3 right back, though. Sixers can't catch a break, man. They cannot catch a break. They're getting torched by the Memphis Grizzlies. Cameron Payne is now 7 of 7 from the field, 6 of 6 from 3 with 24 points. And they're down by 9, bro. Oubre drives the lane. He lost it in traffic. Yeah, Kelly Oubre, what a smart player you are, buddy. What a smart player, Kelly. Wells drives the lane, kicks it out. Grizzlies again. One more touch. Jerome going all the way. And he traveled. Kelly Oubre knows that Cameron Payne has the hot hand, so he drives all the way into the lane, and he turns the ball over. Kelly Oubre drives this time, fouled and one. Yes, sir. Drop the ones in the chat, man. Kelly Oubre heard me talking smack. He said, I got you, RB. Let me hit you with this and one real quick. Kelly Oubre's 1 of 8 from 3, by the way. Ty Jerome, 23 points. Payne leads the game in points, though. Edgecombe taps it in off the miss, though. Nice heads-up play by VJ. Let's go. Let's go. Sixers got to give us another cardiac game, don't they? You know how this one's going. Ty Jerome, step back, deep chuck. Missed it off the backboard, cowered the rebound, and a foul on the Sixers. Yo, Drummond really did not play tonight at all. Nick Nurse really benched Andre Drummond. He might quit mid-season, bro. Andre Drummond might literally quit. Ty Jerome going to step back. 3 over Oubre, of course. Of course, bro. We're getting cooked by Ty Jerome. By Ty Jerome. It is now an 8-point Grizzlies lead. VJ with the ball. Here's Dalen Terry. Yeah, don't give it to Cam Payne, the hot hand. Here's Cam Payne. Cam Payne, jab, dribble, drive. Payne in traffic. He missed. Payne, you blew the perfect record, brother. He had 24 points. Now he's mad. Now he's going to go up and foul Coward. They're not calling it. Okay, Payne takes it away. Give him the Payne. Oubre, one-on-one. Got it, and one. Yes, sir. Woo! Cameron Payne. Kelly Oubre. $5 super chat. Riaz, thank you so much. He says, RB, I think we're going to get the play-in by default due to tanking. Teams at the point they will try to get in the playoffs. 8th seed incoming. I hear you, Riaz. Well, they're 8th right now. How far are they ahead of the other teams? Let's see. I think they're a game ahead of Atlanta. Yeah, they're a game ahead of Atlanta. They're 2.5 ahead of Charlotte. I mean, Atlanta's won 6 in a row, man. They're catching up to Philly, and then Charlotte's the 10 seed. Charlotte could definitely surpass Philly. I think, honestly, man, Philly could get the 10 seed, man. Atlanta and Charlotte seem to be trying to win, so Atlanta doesn't even have their first-round pick, right? Or no, they do have their first-round pick. They have the Pelicans pick as well. I don't know if Atlanta has their own first. I know they have the Pelicans pick. But yeah, man. Atlanta and Charlotte are winning. I think the Sixers could realistically drop down to the 10. We'll see, though, man. What do you guys think is going to happen? Let me know. Shout out to Riaz, man. Also, guys, one more quick shout out to our great partners of the show. Got to give great props to National University. Once again, thank you to them for partnering over the last 2 years. Did you guys know that nearly 70% of college students today are working while in school? Most people do not press pause on life to learn. They do it at the same time, and National University gets that. That's why they have designed the most comprehensive degree and program options in the U.S. for working and non-traditional students. Quick 4 and 8 week online courses designed to help you balance work life and school. And you can apply for scholarships right now for the next semester. Last year, National University awarded $50 million plus in scholarships. They're invested in your education and seeing you thrive. So apply to their Year of You scholarship, open until the end of March. Get up to $6,000 on a bachelor's or master's degree. New year, new goals, new you. Shout out to National University. It's literally them and you. Let them help you meet their goals. And if you are interested in checking out more information on their flexible curriculums and degree offerings, click the link down in the description or the live chat. Get more info today. Shout out to National University, proud partner of Philly Take with RB. All right, ladies and gentlemen, under 9 minutes to play. Sixers trying to make it cardiac. You know what the Sixers like to do to us, man. We're going to talk about the Maxey stuff and all that more on the post-game show. We'll also have a video out tomorrow, so stay tapped in. Turn that noti bell on. Let's go, man. Let's go. If the Sixers can't beat the Memphis Grizzlies, man, then we got to have conversations. We got to have combos. Kelly going to knock down second at the line, 115 to 110. Sixers with 20 points off of turnovers. Also, guys, can we give some W's in the chat to our great mods, man? They always hold it down for us. Shout out to them. Shout out to the mods. Coward downhill, no-look dime to the corner. Jalen Wells for 3, left it short. Wells picks it up off balance, and had it plucked away. The Grizzlies get it back. Here's Cedric Coward on a third attempt. Can't give up this many possessions on defense. VJ steals it away, though. Oubre going full head of steam up the floor, blocked by Coward. 8:15 to go in the fourth. Frederick says, watching from the Bahamas, let's go, VJ. Let's go, man. Let's go. Mikey says, I wish everyone could stay healthy. Exactly. It's the main thing with this team, man. Got the Celtics playing the Spurs tonight. Oubre on the give and go. And he flushes one home. It's a 3-point game. Kelly's getting in his bag, man. 26 and counting for Kelly. Guess it's nice to see, right? Here's Jalen Wells. Jalen Wells fouled by VJ Edgecombe. That's going to be number 5 on VJ. Not good. 5 fouls on VJ. Maxie comes over, talks to VJ. Nice to see a smile on Maxie's face despite the circumstances. We got the Pistons absolutely demolishing the Brooklyn Nets. Heat are demolishing the Wizards. Hawks are beating the Mavs. Rockets beating the Raptors. And we got the Celtics and Spurs in a close game. Let's go, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Thank you again so much for being here. We do this every game. If you enjoy these game calls, if you enjoy the live analysis and our style, make sure you hit that sub button so you don't miss anything. All right, man. Let's see what we can do. Under 8 to play. It's a cardiac Sixers game, winding us back to earlier in the season. Here's the inbound. Cedric Coward, the pump fake, kicks it out. Here's a pass to Jackson, drives the lane, had it poked away. Nice defense by Barlow. Here's Cameron Payne. Payne going to find Barlow. Barlow in the paint slams it down. 115 to 114. Jackson put up a bucket, had it drop, but I think it's going to be an offensive foul as Payne took the charge. Gotta love Cameron Payne screaming to the crowd like a maniac. Gotta love it, man. There's Dominic Barlow going to find Kelly Oubre. 5 on the shot clock. Oubre chucks a 3. Can't get it off the window. And now we have a blocking foul on the Sixers on the other end. Sparrow, welcome to the Fire Take Nation. Let's go, man. Sparrow, welcome to the nation. Drop some MVPs for Sparrow. Thank you for being here, man. 420 in the chat. Under 7 to play now. It's a 1-point game. Cam Spencer, Jamal Meshack. Spencer with 3. It's short. Guess the Sixers are trying to keep us enticed a little bit, you know. Jamal Meshack is in with Cam Spencer, Gigi Jackson, Jalen Wells, and Cedric Coward. For the Sixers, it's Cam Payne, Dalen Terry, Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre, and Dominic Barlow. So once again, it's Barlow running the 5. Sixers are now at the line. They're in the bonus with 6:46 to go. First one good for Grimes. Grimes going to knock down the second. 6:46 here in the fourth. Oubre stole it away, but he lost it off his foot. A valiant effort by Kelly Oubre. Almost had the steal. Oubre's playing his heart out tonight. Got to give him credit. Got to give him credit, man. Here is Gigi Jackson. Tried to wing it across the court, hit the bottom of the rim. Grizzlies get it back. Wells pops up a corner 3. No good. Boarded by Oubre. Cam Payne again. Holy crap, bro. Cam Payne is going crazy, bro. He's going crazy. Yo, Cam Payne's going crazy, bro. 27, 7 of 7 from 3. Sixers lead it by 2 with 6 minutes to go. I'm happy for Cameron Payne, man. He's been playing terrible lately, but you know what, man? I respect the fact that he's out here talking smack and just being confident. Like, this was the campaign we saw a couple years ago with the Sixers and with the Knicks last year for times. But that's who Payne is, man. He's such a streaky player, man. Sometimes he'll drop 30 points out of nowhere, and then sometimes he'll just freaking do nothing. Apparently, it ties his career high, 7 threes. $2 super chat. Pokey says, did you hear they crossbred Curry to make Cam Payne? Apparently, man. That's what he looks like right now. 12-0 run for the Sixers. Here's Meshack to the lane, goes in, and now Payne loses it on the other end and fouls Meshack. It's going to be an and 1 for the Grizzlies coming up. Everybody on the team got hurt. Cam Payne was like, you know what? No worries, guys. I got you. We're good. I'm just going to turn into 30. Let's go. Free throws missed. Oubre got knocked down at the end of it. It's going to be a foul on Memphis, I believe. And that would send the Sixers back to the free throw line because they're in the bonus. We're going to talk about the campaign game here for Philly tonight on the postgame. $5 super chat, BLSG. Thank you so much. Says his name is Cameron Terry Johnson Payne, and he cannot be stopped.
He's on fire! He's on fire!
Cameron Payne is on fire! We're good, guys. We don't need anybody else. We'll just let Campaign take us to wins, bro. The Campaign and Kelly Oubre show. We're all good, man. Oubre gonna knock down the second. 121 to 117. 4-point lead for the Sixers. Gotta win some games here, man. This would be a big one if they can win. Sixers get the turnover. Dude, Kelly is everywhere, man. Poke the ball away. He's got 3 steals now. 28-9 with 3 steals. Let's go, Kelly. Enjoy it, guys. Enjoy this. Grimes going downhill. Full head of steam. Gets it to go against Meshack. The Sixers lead it by 6. Woo! The building is going crazy. The fans are on their feet. Jackson all the way. Missed the layup. Campaign up the floor. Dale and Terry all the way. Lays it up and in. Woo! You happy, Barbara, or whatever the hell your name was? Be positive. Let's go, Cameron Payne. Meshack for 3. Short. Let's go. We're winning the finals. Cameron Payne again. Drives. Dumps it. Barlow slams it. And 1. Yes, sir. Sixers are going to the finals.
He's on fire!
These fans are cracking me up, bro. You could tell they've been pained all night, bro. You could tell they have hurt in their hearts right now. Sixers look like a team that hasn't won a game all season, bro. And like this is the first game they're going to win. You ever go to like a middle schoolers game and they're like 0-14 on the season and they're about to win their first game and everybody's, woo! That's what it feels like right now. Cameron Payne to the rescue!
He's on fire!
Yeah! Yeah! Gotta be honest, man. Cameron Payne is one of the most polarizing players I've ever seen, bro. Guy drops 30 or he drops 0. Simple as that, dude. No in between. It ain't over yet, though. I'll tell you that. Sixers on a 20-2 run, guys. Can they do it? Can they do it? Can they do it? Barlow's cracking a smile for the first time in 2 months. They should honestly drop confetti if they win this game. How about that, Barbara? They should drop confetti. Barlow going to knock down the free throw. 128 to 117. Grizzlies have 7 turnovers in the quarter. Here's Ty Jerome. Jerome against Dale and Terry. Jerome going to step back for 3. It's off the mark. Grizzlies get it back. Barlow takes it away, throws it off his back, and saves it. What a play by Barlow. Here's Cameron Payne again, a.k.a. Terry Johnson. If the neighbors call the popos, I'm going to tell them my name is Terry Johnson. Oubre drives, floats it up, missed it. Barlow the rebound. Shot clock violation. I'm so serious, guys. If the popos come because of the neighbors, did we hit 300 likes? We did hit 300. Drop the yes sirs in the chat, man. I'm going to tell them that my name is Terry Johnson. 3 ball for Memphis, no good. I think the Grizzlies have pulled a Utah Jazz right now, and they've been told to tank. They're like, hey, guys, just remember, we're tanking, all right? This might be the worst quarter I've ever seen from a non-Sixers team. Here comes Ryan Rupert behind the back. Just as I say that, he goes to the lane. He was not fouled. Ball was poked away. Refs have put the whistles away. Refs are like, nah, we're trying to get out of here, bro. We're trying to get out of here, man. By the way, Cameron Payne has 2 blocks and 3 steals. Meshack fouled at the end of the play by Cameron Payne, a.k.a. Terry Johnson. You know what's crazy, too? He's only shot the ball 9 times. 7 for 7 from 3. What an absolute flamethrower. Talk about a super efficient game. 3 steals and 2 blocks is crazy. Don Boyle gifting a Philly Take membership. Drop the MVPs in the chat. Members, I want to see those MVP emojis for our guy Dom. 500 people in here, 300 likes. Drop the yes sirs. Yes, sir. Wake them up. Terry Johnson. Neighbors are like, who the heck is Terry Johnson? Who the heck is Terry Johnson? Yes, sirs, in the chat, man. If you guys are new here, we like to have fun. We have somehow turned a miserable night into fun. That is the beauty of this community. Thank you for being here. We just hit 52.1 as well. Let's go, baby! Woo! We do this every single game, guys. Pre-game, live game, and post-game shows right here on Philly Take with RB. I have a Philadelphia Eagles channel as well called A to Z Sports Philly. We have socials, all platforms. Linktree coming in the chat. Make sure y'all check us out. And we got some more things on the way soon. Let's go. Put some respect on Terry Johnson. Terry. Yeah. Shout out to the members in the chat. Riaz in here, my guy. Busy. What's up, John? We got AG in the house. Sparrow, new channel member. Jason, A-Team. What's up, bro? William, what's good? That's a fact, man. Call him Terry, bro. Call him Terry Johnson. I don't think you could ever make me hate Terry Johnson as the Grizzlies missed the second free throw. Yo, the Grizzlies are definitely tanking, bro. I've never seen a team play this bad in a quarter other than the Sixers. 32-14. Terry Johnson again drives and he's fouled. Yo, he's got that look in his eyes, bro. You ever seen somebody have that look in their eyes? He's got that look. He's got that look that Joel had when he dropped 70, when I was right there watching it. Cam Payne is confident right now, man. I could just imagine him in the EuroLeague, what he was doing all season. His teammates were like, bro, I'm open. He's like, nah, I got it. 5 defenders in his face, shooting it from 40 feet out. Cam Payne probably loved the EuroLeague, man. He probably really liked the EuroLeague. For real. Cam Payne gonna knock down again. He's got 29 points, tying a career high. Sixers have 130 points. Here's a three from Javon Small, and he drains it. It's a 9-point game. Someone said Bam has 68 in the third quarter. 62. Here's Cameron Payne again. Does he have another one? He does! Career high!
He's on fire!
What? What? And one Gigi Jackson. I don't even care, bro. What? Dude, what is going on right now, bro? Like, I feel drunk tonight, man. How's this really happening? Sixers are about to eclipse 140. Yeah, the rest of the team is 3 of 22 from 3. That is crazy. I think the 3-point record is 9, by the way, for the Sixers, and he has 8. I think that was a trivia question we had earlier this season. Oubre drives the lane, tried to one-hand jam it, and he got stuffed by the rim. Here come the Grizzlies. Jackson out to Small. Wide open 3. Misses it. Yeah, the Grizzlies are purposely tanking, bro. There's no way they miss this many shots. Let's go. Give it to Terry, bro. Give it to Terry. Terry! Come get the ball, man. Barlow looking for Terry Johnson. He finds him. Campaign. 1-on-1. Kicks to Grimes. Grimes. You know Grimes got to get his shot in. Misses a layup. You knew Grimes has to take his shots. Let's not give it back to Terry Johnson, bro. Grimes like, I'm playing for my free agency. Let me do my Quentin Grimes thing. Let me go to the rim, miss a layup real quick. Hold my head. $2 super chat. Don Boyle says, who needs McCain when you got Payne? I knew someone was going to say it. I knew someone was going to say it, man. Season is saved, guys. You're right. You're right. Season is saved, guys, for sure. We got Campaign. We're good. Campaign on Thursday night against the Pistons is going to drop the nastiest 1 of 7 game with 2 points. It's going to be poetic. Remember I said that too. I'm enjoying it while we're in the moment. Free throws good for the Sixers. 134 to 123. Ty Jerome just walked 8 steps, no call, and a layup for the Grizzlies. I feel like the refs are literally not calling anything. My man literally walked like 8 steps. Oubre into the paint, goes up, blocked from behind. And just as I say it, they call a foul. Wow, Ty Jerome just picked up back-to-back technicals in the span of like 2 seconds. And now he's ejected. Yo, this is like next level tanking stuff, bro. This is next level tanking. First one missed by Quentin Grimes. Grimes can't even put it away, bro. Come on, Grimes. Kelly at the line, gonna knock down. This is actually insane tanking, bro. They literally got Ty Jerome, their leading scorer, ejected with a couple minutes left in the game. That was a zesty ejection, too. That was a zesty ejection by Ty Jerome. 137 to 125. Can the Sixers eclipse 140? What's their highest points in a game this season? Is it this? Couple misses. Sixers get it back. Kelly Oubre throws it to nobody. And the Grizzlies take it in. Here comes Cameron Payne up the floor. Payne going to find Oubre. Oubre to Terry. Terry for three. No can do. Coward driving the lane goes up. Sixers get it back. Are we actually going to be able to play the song? Payne to Watford. Watford the layup. It's 139. Grizzlies lay it in again. 10-point game. Game is going to be over. Shoot it, Payne. Shoot it. Actually, no. Don't mess up your record, bro. 8 of 8 from 3. That's insane. 8 of 8 from 3, bro. Holy smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, the 76ers win. Can't believe it. 450 in the chat. They win. They win. They needed a win. I said that at the beginning. We were very down because of Tyrese Maxey. We're still down. We're going to talk about Maxey more on the postgame show coming up. But the Sixers win thanks to the craziest performance maybe I've ever seen from Cameron Payne, a.k.a. Terry Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, don't call him Cameron Payne. Call him Terry Johnson. Terry Johnson in this game. 30 minutes played. He had 32 points. He had 10 dimes. He's getting water thrown on him in the postgame right now. He goes 8 of 8 from 3. 3 steals, 2 blocks. 9 of 10 from the field. That's crazy efficiency. Wow. Put some respect on Terry Johnson, bro. Put some respect. Ladies and gentlemen, drop those W's in the chat and drop the play the song emojis. Because it is about that time, man. Let's go. Furkan had the most points by a Sixers bench player in 2020 with 34. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Cameron Payne for the win. Sixers win. Play the song. Woo!
He's on fire.
Yes, sir.
He's on fire.
Let's go. Terry Johnson. Let's go. Yeah. Terry Johnson. Terry Johnson. Cameron Payne is the first player in Sixers history to make 8 threes from the field without a single miss from deep. Historic night. I really hope all of you enjoyed this. Came into this game pretty depressed about Tyrese Maxey. I'm still upset about it, but I would say it's like 2% better thanks to Cam Payne. But anyway, man. We have a lot to talk about in the postgame show. We'll see if we have time to take callers. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. We got to get through some things. We got to talk about Tyrese Maxey, Cameron Payne, and the rest of it. Somebody was just talking about Bam Adebayo in the chat. How many does he have now? Let's see. How many does Bam have? Let's see. Bam Adebayo has 70 points. Wow. With 8 minutes to play. Holy crap, bro. He's got 70? That's wild, man. Wizards must really be tanking, bro. That is wild, man. I think it was like a couple years ago, right? When everybody had like 70-point games. 23, there was a couple. Lillard and Mitchell had 71. 24, Luka had 73. Joel had 70. I think Cat was up there as well. Cat had 62, actually. Giannis had 64. Yeah, man. Bam might go into third place if he can pass Wilt for 78. Kobe had 81. Rest in peace. Damn, bro. Keep in mind, Joel dropped 70 on Wemby, though. On the demigod Wemby. Wizards stink. But anyway, shout out to Bam, man. All right, man. We got things to talk about in the post-game show. What an unbelievable night from just all directions. We will talk about it. We will break it all down. And we will continue to pump it out, man. We will continue to pump it out. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a few. We'll get everything ready, and we will break it down here on the Sixers post-game live show. Coming up in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Sixers Game Day Live. We're back next with the postgame. Ladies and gentlemen, Sixers win! Sixers win! Unbelievable. Poetry. Madness. Insanity. Those are the words that I would use to describe this game. Ladies and gentlemen, the 76ers, in pure 76ers fashion, give us the most unpredictable night in the history of the NBA. And I know it's probably going to get glossed over because of what else is going on in the NBA right now. But this is just how polarizing the 76ers are. Literally the best and the worst all in one night. We will break it down. We will talk about it right here as we do every game on the Sixers post-game live show presented by Prize Picks. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to open the floor up to you. Maybe we'll take a couple calls. I'm not sure yet because I have a lot to get off my chest. And it is a back-to-back. They have 5 games this week. It's an eventful week, like I said before. Maybe the most important week of the NBA season. But here's what I will say. Ladies and gentlemen, the 76ers know how to do it like nobody else. They beat the Grizzlies 139 to 129. They advanced to 35-30 on the season. And Cameron Payne has one of the best games off the bench I've ever seen. But it all comes on a night where everybody is frustrated and depressed, as right when we started the show here today on the pregame, we get a devastating update about Tyrese Maxey. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about it all, and we are going to break it all down right here on Philly Take with RB, Sixers postgame live show. What I would like y'all to do is comment in the chat. How do you feel about this game? How do you feel about everything in terms of tonight? Where do you kind of rank or prioritize the good and the bad? How do you feel tonight? How do you feel? So that's what I want to know. That's like my main question to you tonight. Give me your thoughts in the chat. I'm going to talk about the legend himself, Terry Johnson, and I'm going to talk about Tyrese Maxey and a whole bunch more. But before I do that, got to give a shout out to our great partners of the show over at Prize Picks. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to download the Prize Picks app. Prize Picks is simple to play. All you have to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. Pick from all your favorite sports: basketball, baseball, football, hockey, UFC, soccer, college hoops, and more. Shoot your shot on Prize Picks. Get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. That's right. Prize Picks giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and play your first 5. Prize Picks makes every dunk, every dime, and every board that much more exciting. Don't miss this chance to get started on America's #1 app for sports picks. And my favorite part about the Prize Picks app is the stacks feature, where you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. So let's say tonight you had some revelation and you're on Prize Picks before the game and you're like, okay, Tyrese Maxey's out now and everybody's down. VJ's back, but I'm going to pick Cameron Payne. Let's say you went on Prize Picks and you're like, I'm going to take Payne on the overs points, on the overs assists, and overs on the threes. Well, guess what? You would have been a winner on Prize Picks tonight. Get in on the action right now. Prize Picks is available in all 50 states, including California, Texas, Florida, and Georgia. So once again, download the Prize Picks app today. Use code CLNS. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Once again, use code CLNS. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Shout out to Prize Picks. It is good to be right. And boy, it is good to be Cameron Payne tonight. Should we start off on the positive, man? I feel like we should. Everybody's going hype and everybody's talking about the good. Kind of made up a little bit, kind of took away a little bit of the sting. So let's talk about what happened in this game. Because in the most unpredictable way possible, on a night that was very devastating with the news of Tyrese Maxey being out and will be reevaluated in 3+ weeks, Cameron Payne, in the most Terry Johnson way possible, shout out to the legend Terry Johnson, decides to erupt. And he becomes the first Sixer to ever drop 30-plus points and 10-plus points off the bench. I'm sorry, 30-plus points and 10-plus assists. Cameron Payne becomes the first Sixer to ever drop 30-plus points and 10-plus assists off the bench in a Sixers uniform. He is the first to do it in the NBA since Ricky Rubio back in 2021. It's his first 30-10 game ever. He becomes the second highest three-pointers made in a game by a Sixers player with 8. And he also drops the most points off the bench for a Sixer since Furkan Korkmaz did it back in 2020. Unbelievable stuff by Terry Johnson, man. I mean, who is this guy, bro? Ricky Rubio, by the way, only other NBA player in NBA history with 30-10 and 8 threes off the bench in a game. And not only did he score the ball, he had 3 steals and 2 blocks. This guy is an undersized guard, and he has been brutal since coming to Philly from the EuroLeague, and he just decides to erupt. It was maybe the most efficient game I've ever seen from a bench player. 9 for 10 from the field. Didn't even shoot the ball that much. 8 for 8 from long range. And you've hooped before, you know what I mean? You've been out playing some ball, and you know when one guy just has that look in his eyes. Cameron Payne had that look in his eyes tonight. And I'm not talking about the Terry Johnson look when the Popos show up. Shout out to Cam Payne, man. He took away a little of the sting on a brutal night. He was fantastic. He was awesome. Cam Payne will always have a spot in my heart, to be honest. And I'll tell you what, man, that next game, when he goes 1 of 8 from the field and drops 4 points, it's going to be special. Cameron Payne's awesome, man. The guy was unbelievable, man. He really was. You get 62 combined from Cameron Payne and Kelly Oubre. I'll be honest, though. It felt like after the Grizzlies had 71 at halftime, for them to get outscored by this Sixers team 41-25 in the fourth quarter, it looks like the Grizzlies put in the call, said, yo, we're supposed to be tanking. Chill out. Ty Jerome, chill out. Oh, Ty, by the way, get ejected in the fourth quarter. He starts chirping, gets back-to-back technicals. The whole game was quite hilarious, if we're being honest. It looked like neither team wanted to win, but Terry Johnson was talking smack, taking charges, hitting 3 after 3. He literally was perfect. He could not miss. One of the best games we'll ever see off the bench for a Sixer. The Sixers win. I'm trying to be as positive as I can here. I'm trying not to think about the inevitable, which we will talk about. Kelly Oubre was an absolute dog in this game, I thought. 30, 12 boards, 2 steals. He kept attacking, kept going downhill, kept getting fouled. The 76ers were in the bonus with about 7 minutes left in the game. I mean, there were so many fouls in the second quarter via the Sixers, but it completely flipped in the second half. Then the refs kind of went quiet on the whistles. Sixers were doing anything they wanted to. You had Dominic Barlow dunking the ball, cracking a little bit of a smile. Every time Cam Payne hit a 3, he would pump his chest. You'd have VJ smiling. You'd have Maxey jump off the bench. Guys actually looked happy. I don't know. They actually played a good brand of basketball. Again, it's against the tanking Grizzlies team. But I think the thing that I'm happiest about tonight is that they come back and they win a game that they had to win. Now, we'll get into the conversation. Should they be winning? Like, should they actually try to win now? But as it stands right now, the 76ers had to win this game tonight. They're in a 5-game week. They needed a W. And thanks to the legend Terry Johnson, they get it done. Trendon Watford, 11, 4, and 2. Like I said, Kelly had a 30-point game. You had VJ in his first game back with 21, 5, and 5 with 3 steals, 7 of 15. There was a couple times where VJ took flight, and you're like, oh, yeah, there's VJ back. Maybe he's still kind of getting the rust off from the couple games he missed. Maybe his back is getting back to 100%. But VJ Edgecombe, I thought, looked pretty good in his first game back. A couple times he went ISO, little crossover step back, kind of found some space as a creator. it was good to see. Quentin Grimes, I thought, had a really strong start to the game and then kind of went quiet in the second half, 0 of 4 from 3. But, yeah, man, it was funny. The Sixers went all small ball in the second lineup, in the second rotation, because Andre Drummond didn't even play tonight. Andre Drummond is so bad that Nick Nurse was like, you know what? You're not playing anymore. You're not giving us any effort. So we're just going to take out Bona, who only played 16 minutes, and maybe this was in response to the Grizzlies, who started an all small ball lineup. You know, they had Oliver Maxence Prosper as their center tonight. And let's be honest, again, the Grizzlies were openly tanking. They had like 7 starters out, but they still had some good young pieces in. And I thought the Sixers team actually matched up well with them. And I thought it was a good adjustment by Nick Nurse to put speed and quickness and agility on speed, quickness, and agility. So he matched the small ball quick lineup with a small ball lineup of his own, and Drummond did not play. But now I would say that you probably can't play Drummond for the rest of the season. I mean, he looks so checked out on the bench. He probably would not even try even more if he got back in the game. Now, before I continue to talk about these 76ers, which nobody cares about right now, I just want to give a shout out to Bam Adebayo. There's 1 minute and 24 seconds left in the Heat Wizards game. And apparently Bam Adebayo now has 81 points in that game. So you want to talk about a massive tank job. We're talking about the Grizzlies. Well, what about the Washington Wizards? I mean, I know they're purposely trying to lose and they're bad. Bam Adebayo has 81 points in that game, which is unbelievable, man. The Heat are up 148 to 124. It's crazy that the campaign game is going to get lost in the Bam Adebayo historic night in the NBA. But, I mean, who's more impressive? Campaign dropping 32 and 10 or Bam Adebayo dropping 81? What do you guys think, man? Joel Embiid, by the way, dropped 70 on Wemby. So I just want to point that out. Joel did have 70 on a real-life alien demigod. Bam also had 43 field goal attempts. And he had 41 free throw attempts, which is pretty crazy. Like, I'm not watching the game, but I don't know if the Wizards are, like, purposely trying to give it to him or what. But the Wizards are absolutely atrocious. And if Adam Silver really wants to crank down on the tanking rules, the Wizards are going to get hit pretty hard, man. Wizards are going to get hit pretty hard because Bam Adebayo is completely cooking them right now. So we'll see if he can get another point and have the second most points ever in a game. We'll see. But anyway, back to the 76ers. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me see if I can get a live feed of this. I think Bam's about to get another point here. Let's see. They're clowning him, saying he had like 1 million free throw attempts. Let's see. Like, are they just like giving him free throws or what? Hold on, let's see. Let's take a quick break in action to check on what Bam Adebayo's doing, man. Yeah, so apparently Bam Adebayo did it. He is up to 83 points for the Miami Heat. 83, bro. 83 points. Wow. History made, man. I've not watched the game yet. Definitely going to go back and watch that. But on a random Tuesday night in March, Bam Adebayo decides to drop 83 points on the Washington Wizards. That is insane, bro. That is insane. All right. Back to the Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers stuff. So What else do I want to say about the 76ers? They played with a lot of energy tonight. The Grizzlies were shooting like 43% from three. And then the Sixers and Nick Nurse decided to go to zone in the second quarter, which to me did not make any sense. Grizzlies ended up winning 28-15 in the second chance points category. And the Sixers ended up getting 27 points off of turnovers, which I thought was huge, especially in that third quarter. Steal after steal, followed by big three after big three from Cameron Payne. Sixers had 13 steals in this game, 19 points on the fast break. And the Sixers ended up shooting 35% from three in this game. And the Grizzlies shot 39%. So the Grizzlies still outshot them, and they still played better in some of the different categories, but I have no complaints about the Sixers at all tonight. Like, outside of the campaign masterclass, I just thought every guy brought energy, and that's all I can ask for at this point in the season, based on what is going on, based on how the team looks right now. All I can ask for is, a bunch of energy. Play hard and go out there and give it your all. And that's what the Sixers did. That's what the Sixers did. So, once again, congratulations to Cameron Payne. I thought he had a fantastic night. Shout out to him. And, yeah, man. Sixers get a W, 139-129. They have 3 more games the rest of the week, which will prove to be very important. But the main question is, what will the lineup look like? We know VJ's back now, but taking it back to the negative stuff, we started off this night with some brutal news. Literally, just as I was about to start the show tonight, we get the Shams bomb. Tyrese Maxey will be reevaluated in 3 weeks. Not even he's coming back in 3 weeks, which, by the way, is the week before the playoffs. But Tyrese Maxey will be reevaluated. And I told you 4 days ago, as soon as I saw those words, Maxey will be reevaluated after the next 2 games, I knew right from the jump as a Sixers fan that it was not going to be just 2 games, that it was not going to be that easy. 3 weeks is insane. He has a tendon injury in his pinky. And again, I want to thank Cameron Payne for taking a little bit of the sting out of it with a masterclass on a crazy night in the NBA. But the reality is that with 17 games left, the 76ers have some clear decisions to make one way or the other. I think it all depends on what they do the next 4 or 5 games. If they go and lose these next 5, the Sixers have to really then think about shutting it down and tanking. I hate to say it, but they're at this point in the season where if they can't get Joel back for a couple weeks and Paul George is going to come back with 10 games left in the season and nobody is healthy and this team can't really compete that much right outside of a campaign outlier game, they have to really think about that, 9.4% chance at a maximum if they get the 10 seed and fall in the play-in of trying to get that top 4 pick. Because again, otherwise, what's the point? You're going to get Maxey and Embiid back, hopefully for the first round, a little bit rusty, and have them go in and try to get back to form. I just don't see the clear pathway for it. And again, it's just crazy that in a year where the East felt wide open, Sixers might not even make the top 6 playoff standings. Like, they might have to fight for their life in a 1-game battle in the play-in. It's just nuts, man. It stings. Every day of being a Sixers fan makes you question, man, what is going to happen next? How did we get here? How did it get this bad? And you feel awful for Maxey too, man. He's 4 games away from being eligible for awards, which is crazy. He's played the most minutes in the NBA, but may not be eligible for awards. So they can get rid of all that crappy rule stuff. It sucks. Maxey's carried the team for a lot of this season. He does not deserve this. I hope he gets back healthy and ready to go. But again, it just feels like the Sixers are back to last year and they're stuck. And now they don't have their own first-round pick unless it gets in the top 4. So they may have to make a tough decision depending on what happens in the next week or 2. Simple as that, man. Sixers might have to make a very tough decision, man. And it sucks that we're here. I don't know how we got here when a month and a half ago things were looking dandy. Last thing I'll say is I feel like the Sixers may have gotten cursed at the trade deadline. Ever since that trade deadline, ever since Paul George got suspended right before, things have gone very much downhill. And it's hard to see the bright light at the end of the tunnel right now. I'm just being completely honest. So we'll see what happens. We will see how it goes. That's where we're at, man. That is where we are at on a crazy night in the NBA. Bam Adebayo drops 83 points, second highest scoring ever in an NBA game. Wild, man. The Washington Wizards need to be banned as a franchise. I'm going to be honest, man. The Washington Wizards need to be relocated, dissolved, sold, whatever. They need to get Bam Adebayo a trophy. It says, I destroyed the Washington Wizards franchise. Unreal. Unreal. Did the Miami Heat start intentionally fouling at all? Were they just getting in the ball back or what? I don't know. I gotta go watch that game later on, but yeah. Just goes to show it's possible, man. I can't believe the Wizards are that bad. 43 free throws is crazy, though. Did he miss any free throws? How many did he miss? Let's see. He missed 7. Wow. Wow, he could have had 90 points, man. Could have had 90. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, man. I don't know if we should if we should take callers tonight. It's been a long day in sports, and do we really care about this game ever again? I feel like I'm living on a bit of a high right now with the campaign game and, the Bam Adebayo stuff, but I feel like tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be like, damn, man, no Tyrese Maxey for 3 weeks. No Joel Embiid for at least the rest of this week. No Paul George. What's the point? What's the point? So anyway, that is where I'm at. Busy Bee says they were intentionally fouling to stop the clock and pass it to him. All right, to me, I don't like that as much, man. I don't like that as much. To me, that sounds like a cheat, honestly. But I got to go and I got to check back and check it out and all that. Guys, the 76ers win. I really appreciate everybody for being here, man. I appreciate y'all. I will be doing, I promise, we will be taking callers soon. It's just it's a busy week with these games and a lot going on. I'm covering NFL free agency. It's been a wild day for me, man. I'm still upset about the Tyrese Maxey thing. I just don't see the point in really analyzing this game much further. Like we talked about Cameron Payne. Yeah, he's a legend. Great game tonight. Kelly Oubre was awesome. What else do you want me to say? Does it really matter? Is this game going to really matter at all? No. It was fun. It was nice to kind of relieve the pressure a little bit from the Maxey stuff, but we'll be back here on Thursday night against the Pistons, and it's going to be a tough game, man. I guess the last question I'll ask you guys in the chat, though, is should the 76ers tank, or should they continue to try to win and get to the postseason? What's your final take on that? Give me your thoughts. What are your thoughts? Should the Sixers tank, or should they try to get to the playoffs and keep it going? Once again, guys, I want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the support every single game all season. We're still going to be here regardless. Pre-game, live game, post-game. We're here every single game. We constantly break it down. We give you all the coverage you need. And yeah, man. We constantly break it down for you. We have fun. I still feel like we had a lot of fun tonight, despite the madness. And yeah, man. We'll keep doing it for the rest of the season. Beer Batter Gummy Shark says, spin the tankathon wheel. Yo, we might have to eventually. We might have to start doing it eventually. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Don Boyle says, it's cool, RB. Do you keep up the hustle and effort? Everybody respects the grind. Sparrow says, we did get 300. Yes, we did. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to all the members in here. You guys are still rocking with us, man. Appreciate y'all so much. Ben says, I say we keep going for it. There's a slim chance we get everybody back for the playoffs. Postseason, OKC as the pick. We are too far ahead. Probably true. But anyway, man, that is where we're at. Click our link tree down below. Follow us everywhere. The 76ers win on a Cameron Payne, Terry Johnson masterclass. Bam Adebayo drops the second most points in NBA history, 83. Unfortunately, Tyrese Maxey's out for at least 3 weeks. All we can do is hope and pray, ladies and gentlemen. Max Crosby trade rescinded. It's been a wild night in sports. Follow us everywhere. Keep up behind the scenes. Y'all are amazing. This is the Sixers postgame live show presented by Prize Picks. Game day live show presented by National University. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your guys' night. I'm going to drop a full video tomorrow with all my thoughts and more content on the way. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Good night. Peace.